We got a busy day ahead of us, huh?
Dude, we got a hell of a show planned, man. I can't even imagine.
There you go. Lots of good parts here going out.
Whoa!
Come on, brother. There you go. Load them in. Load them in. Come on now. All right. Oh. Hey, are we live? Oh, brother. Hey. Listen, folks, you better hurry up, Spence. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We have an amazing show planned for you today at the Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. Listen, Summit Racing is even offering $10 off any orders over $100 for the next 3 days if you use code CLEETUS when you check out. We got Taylor Ray, we got Vaughn Gittin Jr., we got Adam LZ, Chelsea DeNofa, all of my Burnout Rivals buddies. We have an amazing, amazing show planned for you, starting with drifting, going into freestyle drifting, into a gigantic burnout competition. It's going to be a ton of fun, but Spence, we better hit it.
Dude, we gotta go. Let's do it.
All right. Get him in there, brother. Come on. Let's go.
Let's do this.
We gotta go, brother.
In the building, dude. Great job. Love you packing the van. Get over here. Grab a seat. Let's wrap out.
Yeah, I'm so
grab a
tall.
seat.
Hold on, dude. Hey, glad to have you here, Jared, Danda. Oh, we got Spicy, Spence.
Dude,
what a team for the Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals.
Dude, it's an absolute pleasure to be here. This Freedom Factory. I mean, this is where freedom is built. We're gonna burn some tires, kick some clutches, have a blast. Spence, you did a great job at the Freedom 500, but I'm ready to just kind of ride shotgun with you, buddy. But you're going to be shredding down there. You have all this cast of amazing characters, man.
Dude, you know, we have so many incredible people here. We have incredible vehicles, incredible teams of people, and I think we plan on definitely destroying some tires and just freaking having a blast tonight.
Dude, it's unreal. This is just such a rad track. There's such great history here, but we're about to make a history of our own. And I really love the video of all the investing that you've done into this track. The lawn looks beautiful. I already saw Vaughn might have flirted a little bit with the lawn already. He's been doing a little bit of landscaping.
Listen, we got a serious issue with Vaughn and the lawn. We got to get this guy off the grass, man. He's just tearing it up out there.
Hey,
That's all right. We'll allow it.
That's a good one. Stay off the damn lawn. So what do we have in store? We've kind of teased up to it. And Spence, I understand you're an amazing singer. You're going to be kicking these things off. I do like the facial hair, by the way, too.
Grew that in last night. You know, last second pulled it together, but I'm ready to rip the anthem. I want to get this rig started.
Go.
Let's just bog
Let's
it.
get the national anthem, brother.
Let's get after it, man. Without further ado, you know, we see the Stars and Stripes all around here, so why not go and kick it off, man? National anthem, if you would. Please stand or move your hats. If you're there at home, grab a beverage, grab a good time. This is the one, the only Summit Racing Burnout Rivals. Spicy Spence is going to sing our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would kindly remove your hats in preparation for the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, and for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yo, Spence. Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Getting it fired up. Yeah, we are here. Garrett, grab another seat. Again, this is the only time you could really be chill. Spence, I did not know you had that in you, dude.
Me either. That's the second time ever doing that. So I'm definitely still in the junior varsity category, but anything for this great country in America. Now let's see that freedom ring, baby.
Yeah, that's what this is all about, just having some fun. Again, just being here in the presence of the Freedom Factory and just all these amazing drivers. The vehicles, you guys, I mean, seriously, it's going to be bonkers. Just some of the machines that, you know, I mean, you really haven't let the full cat out of the bag, man, or the horsepower out of the saddle or out of the whole stable over there, man.
Not playing today, man. We're going to really let loose. But, hey, I got to get out of here. I'm going to go interview Vaughn and Chelsea in the pits. I'll see you guys soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Cleetus. All right. So,
good luck, buddy.
Yeah, good luck to you. And, man, you know what? I think it's already just been a great event, and we haven't even shown anybody anything other than you singing, you guys coming up here. That Summit van, that thing's awesome, man.
Dude, so the team has been working really hard on the Summit racing van. They put zoomies on it, straight headers right out underneath the doors. Then they welded the rear diff. Gives you all that power delivery right to the rear wheels. And then James hooked it up with a fat nitrous system that I'm going to be able to press the entire time that we get that Summit racing van out there.
All right, so the first act, if we may, is going to be pretty awesome because drifting, Formula Drift, I mean, events across the globe have been postponed. You've seen a lot of iRacing, you've seen online stuff, you've seen these individual events like the Freedom 500 here at Freedom Factory, but drifting has been put on hold as far as the Formula Drift Championship. I was supposed to announce events back in April. Here we are now, V3, version 3 of Formula Drift, but we have 2 Formula Drift stars, and not only the stars, but the cars of those stars, and they're their actual FD Pro vehicles. So to have RTR here, Vaughn Gittin Jr., Chelsea Denofa in their pro cars, these are their 2 vehicles. That's Irwindale Speedway right here. Have you ever been to a Formula Drift event?
To be honest, I have never been to one, but I feel like I'm about to get the front row seat to the next best thing to full Formula Drift.
Yeah, and the fans that do know Vaughn and Chelsea, they don't know this course, and they don't even know what the layout is. I mean, this is all, you know, virgin eyes. These guys are seeing this track for the first time, and they already laid out a really cool track. I saw Vaughn alluded to it a little bit. It's going to be fast. It's going to be technical, a lot of accel and decel zones, and basically the fans get to vote. That's what's even better, is the fans get to vote out of the 3 battles. So if you could see the app, go ahead and download, or you could see, you know, when you're watching on either Roku or wherever you're watching it, you get to vote for who outdrifted who, Vaughn or Chelsea. Again, Chelsea Denofa, an absolute shredder behind the wheel of his BC Racing Nitto tires, Ford Performance Mustang RTR. RTR, ready to rock. Vaughn Gittin Jr., a 2010 Formula Drift champion. He's a champion in China. This dude has drifted, well, I mean, he's been a pro drifter for 17 plus years. So coming from Maryland, he's built this brand RTR. It's all about ready to rock. He is the professional fun haver. He's built a brand called Fun Haver, and now here he is with his RTR teammate, and we get to see them warm up the tires on the skid pad, and they're going to be going from basically different surfaces. You can see the black, you know, the black top to the concrete. It gets very slick when they hit that concrete. So, you know, they're professionals, but things do happen, Spence.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys don't remember, in the video where we laid this concrete pad, we're looking at 42,000 square feet of full fresh cement, ready to see some professional drivers on it. Guys, we've never put quite the talent on the course that we're going to see here today, so we're ready to see these guys push the limit in their Formula Drift cars. With over 1,000 horsepowers, they're going to be banging it off the limiter, putting these cars sideways, asphalt to cement, definitely a transition, but during test and tune, these boys look like they know exactly what they're doing, Jay.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. warming up his Nitto tires. Now, we're going to be seeing a Mustang that looks very similar to this, but they are very different. They have different engine sound. They have a different engine setup. This being their comp car, they're running 18s. That's the only way you can really tell them apart. 18s and then 20s on their demo cars. Now, Vaughn warming up his Nitto tires, the 555 G2s, and then you got Chelsea Denofa. He is now entering into the Freedom Factory Coliseum. 2 men enter, 1 man shall leave a victor here in the fans' eyes. I'm super pumped. I mean, I haven't announced a drift event since, let's do the math here. Back in October, that was the final round of the Formula Drift Pro Championship in 2019. And again, supposed to kick things off in April. But now things are kicking off for the Formula Drift Championship in September. It's going to be 4 weekends, doubleheader. Go to FormulaD.com for more info on that. I know FD put it out there. Adam LZ is with us. He's a Pro 2 driver. Looks like Cody's out there ready to start him. Here we go, fans. Our first ever event here at the Summer Racing Burnout Rivals. Vaughn Gittin Jr. versus Chelsea DeNofa. Here we go. You can see Frank, the Freedom Factory mascot over there. Freedom Factory Frank. All right, so Vaughn, you can see a slow roll here. Now coming into that pavement, we talked about this spicy Spence here.
Yeah.
That how slick it is. Look at Vaughn sliding across the dance floor. Now coming through that sweeper, you can see there's many different setups or track variations that you could do. Transitioning now past. Look, I love the red, white, and blue balloons there. It is a party. Looks like knocked over the cone, but the balloons survive. High on the bank goes Vaughn Gittin Jr. Chelsea DeNofa, not as high as Vaughn Gittin Jr. Now they're going to drop in past Freedom Factory Frank. This is where it gets technical. See, they wanted to tighten it up there. Vaughn looks like he overshot a little bit, Spence.
Yeah, he does. He's got it into the grass a little bit there, but they're hanging door to door to come across the finish right there. That was pretty impressive. I've never seen a line like that ran at the Freedom Factory. After having Garrett and Taylor Ray here, they just haven't gotten that creative. These boys really are stepping it up and bringing a new envelope opener to this. Now, Vaughn just let us off on that one. I think Vaughn's going to be giving chase in this next one with Chelsea leading off. But, man, that was some door-to-door, tons of smoke, off the limiter. Watching these guys drift that entire outer bank, it's at that speed, it's so impressive. There's so much smoke, man.
And for, this is the first time I've been here, but you've been here quite a few times. You've had some fun yourself, seen all the videos online. Again, CLEETUS, McFarland, and all the fun that you guys have. It's great to see you get stoked on a different and unique line.
Absolutely. And that's the best part about the Freedom Factories. Nobody can tell us what events we can or cannot have, man. It's all about the freedom here. So now we're lining up again. We're going to get a drop here in a second. We got the RTR Drift Mustang side by side with that beautiful stance.
Yeah, about 1,000 horsepower under the hood of these machines. These are their FD Pro cars, their Formula Drift Pro cars that have just been waiting, biting, and just ready to go toe-to-toe. So we get this slow start here. Look at Vaughn Gittin Jr., a little push, a little love tap. I guess he does own both cars, right?
Yeah.
So he
all
can do whatever he wants. Here we go.
Coming in with that second initiation, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. close behind in the smoke, staying out of the visibility line. Coming back in, and they're going to switch to the other side.
Nice job by Chelsea DeNofa. Oh, look at that! Contact has been made. Houston, Florida, we have a problem. So contact was made. Look at Chelsea still staying in it. Says, all right, we've already had contact. Why not scrape some bumpers here? Riding that high line. Look at that. You can see Chelsea in his back bumper there. Oh, man, looked like Chelsea was about to rotate. Again, that pavement surface, the concrete surface is very slick. As you can see, Chelsea just exiting there, finishing and crossing the finish line. That's pretty exciting. Little bummed that they had contact, but you know what? Like I said, that was going to come into play there, the two different surfaces.
Absolutely. Guys, I want to remind you, if you're watching on the Roku device, your laptop, or even just your cell phone mobile, be sure to switch out of that full screen mode and scroll down, and you guys will be able to punch in the votes. If you're on the Roku and you're watching with some friends having a watch party, you did not have to purchase the event to be able to vote. Everybody in the room gets to vote. Mm-hmm. How awesome is that, Jared, that these guys, with all their parties, they get to have that happen. So go ahead and head to CLEETUSMcFarland.com/burnout rivals and go ahead and smash that vote in there. Stay current on the pay-per-view live. Do not pause or rewind it. You want to make sure, otherwise your vote will not register.
That's right. That's right. So get your votes in. Who do you think outdrifted? There's still going to be another battle. This is the best of three because, say Vaughn won the first one, Chelsea won this one. I would say, where are you kind of leaning? We don't have our devices right now.
We don't have our devices, but, after seeing a few Formula Drift races on YouTube and watching some of your content there, since Vaughn did slide out and he didn't finish the whole course on that one, it's probably a clear winner to goes to Chelsea on that. He did finish all the way through on both goes. So
yeah, the only thing I would say, it looked like Chelsea was going to rotate, and I think Vaughn actually saved him from spinning all the way out. He might have spun in front of him, but because Vaughn was chasing him down. So, we'll have to see what the fans think because our fans are very educated. If you're watching this, you like the clutch kicking and taking names, the RTR ready to rock. So, again, we had him up here earlier. Spicy Spence, amazing job kicking it off with that national anthem. So let's throw it down to CLEETUS. He's down in the pits now and catching all the action. CLEETUS.
Guys, if I'm live, I'm sorry. I'm that newscaster. Unsure? Are we on? 100%? Okay. Listen up, folks. We're down here in the pits, brother, at the Freedom Factory. Vaughn and Chelsea just went. Unfortunately, Vaughn had a spin. I saw in the live voting just a moment ago that Chelsea won their first round. They're going best 2 out of 3. Chelsea won the first round. I think that spin with Vaughn definitely obviously affected the score. But when I saw the points, Chelsea was up by 70% over 30% of Vaughn. So pretty big lead. Let's go talk to them, see what they're thinking. Brother. What do you think out there? A little slick on that concrete, huh?
Yeah, I got a little. I pushed a little bit too hard that time.
Yeah, you touched his bumper.
Spunty. What's that?
You touched his bumper just slightly. It looked like.
I think I got his wheel. It was a little more than a love tap. So put me out, and he kept going. So I got 2 more.
Yep. So Chelsea won this round at a 70% lead on the voting. So we'll see you out there. You got to make it happen on these next 2 rounds.
All right, guys, let me give you a quick breakdown of how the voting is going to go down today. Remember, head to CLEETUSMcFarland.com/burnout rivals. Now, for those of you that are going to be watching on your mobile devices, you're going to want to exit full screen mode and slide down on the same screen to enter in your vote. Remember to slide back up and resume live feed to make sure you stay current. Otherwise, your votes will not register. And for those of you watching on the Roku device, best part is everybody in the room can vote. You do not have to be logged in. Again, head to CLEETUSMcFarland.com/burnout rivals. Finally, those of you that are watching on a laptop or PC, we still recommend mobile voting. Grab that cell phone out, turn that thing up, and smash that vote in there. Have a good one, everybody.
All right, well, there it is. We saw our first battle between Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Chelsea Denofa, and it delivered, man. I didn't think they were going to make contact in practice. They stayed clear of each other. I did see one lip spoiler, the RTR lip spoiler, get shredded off by Vaughn Gittin Jr., but that was pretty good contact. But you can see Vaughn's he's been waiting for this, man. He's been waiting since April.
It's so funny just meeting Vaughn for the first time. I mean, his personality is incredible. He's like a little kid in a big boy's body. He's driving around this Hot Wheels car that he dreamed up over the last 10 years of his career. I mean, this is very impressive. You guys got to meet the guy when you come out to these events, but I swear to you, his energy is what you're seeing out there, keeping it door to door. He wants to provide a good show for you guys, so he's getting dang close to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been what happened, running it close. Like you said, probably saving Chelsea, who was going to kind of spin out. But he's not trying to wreck his cars, like he said. But he wants to make sure that he can put in that second heat and that third one and probably try to clinch that victory.
Oh, for sure. And you know, again, this is more bragging rights at the bar. This is more bragging rights. So, again, Vaughn and Chelsea are both throwing on some new Nitto tires out back. They shredded one set right there, one and done. That one battle. We have 2 more battles. So, overall, who's going to get the victory? We'll take a short commercial break. This is the first ever Summit Racing Burnout Rivals going down here at the one, the only Freedom Factory.
Boys and girls, the basics are simple. Start with a stick shift and rear-wheel drive car, drop it in gear with your right foot on the gas and that left foot on the clutch, simultaneously apply full throttle. Turn that wheel into the corner and kick that clutch. Stabbing the clutch shocks the drivetrain, the power spins the rear wheels, and the steering initiates the slide. Hey, look at you, you're drifting. The sport of drifting is incredibly unique. It blends mechanical elements and driving styles from drag racing, road racing, and circle track racing into one automotive canvas. To be competitive, a car must accelerate like a nitro funny car off the line, be incredibly responsive to driver inputs like a Formula One racer to change direction and hold a line, and, like a dirt circle track car, turn and accelerate with the tires spinning wildly. Vaughn Gittin Jr. not only ushered the Ford muscle car into the drift arena, but did it in an era when the iconic pony car was considered an unlikely, if not impossible, champion in the professional drift circuit. Here's how he and the RTR team did it. You need to break traction in order to get those rear hubs spinning. So under the hood of Vaughn and Chelsea's Mustangs sits a Ford Performance Roush Yates built 455 cubic inch displacement V8 with a Holley Performance Nitro system. Horsepower, you ask? A cool 1,111. Behind the engine, a NASCAR-style 4-speed transmission sends the power to the rear wheels. The basic suspension recipe comes in the form of highly adjustable BC coilovers, custom RTR control arms and spindles, with the soft springs in the rear and the really stiff springs in the front. That allows the chassis to weight transfer with throttle adjustment. Whereas the standard Mustang suspension is a beautiful blend of ride quality, grip, and overall road manners, the whole suspension package on the RTR Mustang is a mix between drag car and a dirt car. Designed harmoniously for steering angle, correct bump steer, and optimal camber gain for peak angle, which is the sideways orientation of the car mid-drift. It's a motorsports math problem the RTR team has excellently solved. When it comes to tires, many would assume a harder compound would be easier to slide. However, the team is using competition-grade Nitto NT555 G2s to bring as much traction to the table as the rules will allow. Team RTR is running a single-digit tire pressure on the ground to allow for the biggest footprint and the most smoke they can get. The sleek body is made of RTR carbon Kevlar body panels, chin spoiler, rocker splitters, grille, and rear diffuser. Inside this stallion, you will find the Recaro race seats, Schroth racing harnesses, ASD Motorsports hydraulic handbrake, and a Motec M130 electronic control unit. Enough talk, it's time for the drift battle.
All right, we are live. We're back to another battle here between Vaughn Gittin Jr. Chelsea Nanofa. They got that slow little trickle. It's like a little drip, and then they turn the faucet on. Here we go, Spence.
Look at them side by side. Vaughn giving chase behind Chelsea, getting door to door, very close, heading into that third transition there. This is where Vaughn spun out last time, but he's hanging on it. Here they are up high on the wall, close up on the wall, tons of smoke coming in. Now they're going into that hard deceleration right past Freedom Factory Frank, coming down into that asphalt, making that terrain switch there, staying out of the grass, making sure Gittin stays happy and across the line.
Nice, well executed. Man, look at, I'm out. I gotta go. Spence, you got this, bro. Look at this. I didn't even need to show up, man.
Oh, dude, learning from you, man. This is too much fun. I have the energy. I'm just telling you what's going on. Look at it.
I can't stay calm. I can't stay calm. Spence he's running around. He's running circles. Oh man, absolutely awesome. So you can see, looks like they gathered their nerves a little bit more on the second battle. But that being said, both of them were high on that bank, and I think that's where they're really going to shine. That looks really awesome right there. And again, how they can manage going from the black concrete to the very slick. You can see that gray. Here we go. The second half of this battle. Vaughn Gittin Jr. will lead. I like how they're just doing a nice slow pace on the bank, and then they just throw a brick on the pedal.
They start going this direction, then they finish that long sweeper, and here they go again.
Yep. Vaughn Gittin Jr. threw that sweeper right through the middle of the Freedom Factory. Nice job by Chelsea Nova, chasing him down, trying to put that gold nose into the side of Vaughn Gittin Jr. Good transition. Look at that. See, he takes out the clip. Look at that. It's my party. I can trash it if I want to, right? Says Vaughn Gittin Jr. High on the bank. Vaughn not as high as Chelsea was in that lead position. Now right past Freedom Factory Frank. Wacky wave in front of a crazy arm guy. Look, he's even going to hold a balloon himself as Vaughn Gittin Jr. transitions. Look at it. Broke another front lip. And there they go across the finish line. So where you could see he took out his front lip was right there at that cone, that transition point on the gray concrete, that big skid pad right in the middle. Vaughn's feeling like he got that victory. What say you, man?
You know, it was very, very good. I thought they kept a very tight race on that second one where Vaughn was leading with Chelsea giving chase.
Yep.
That cone impact, I mean, listen, I'm not from the Formula Drift world. Does cone impact give you less points, more points? How does it work? Because with Garrett, with CLEETUS McFarland, if you tap something with the wall and break off your fender, that's more points. How does it work in the Drift Series?
Yeah, obviously, you know, if that was concrete, that would have impeded kind of the flow of the vehicle. So you don't want to hit it too hard. If you tap it, but, you know, basically, you want it clean. You don't want to hit the cone. But, yes, if you drag bumper on the back, that
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No worries. No worries. So, guys, after that, it looks like we're going to get them ready for the third and final round. Do not forget to vote, guys. Roku, mobile devices, get out of that full screen, slide down. Go ahead and smash that vote. I mean, it's a great race. Find out who you think is doing the best, giving you guys the most smoke. But, man, this is a great time. And the show is only getting started, Jared.
Dude. Just warming up. So let's go in and throw it down to CLEETUS now. He's down in the pits. Let's see who he's got down there. CLEETUS, down to you, homeboy.
Our boy took out another front lip. Vaughn tearing up, took out the cone, and
those front lips are extremely lightweight and very fragile. I mean, they sometimes can't handle the freedom. They got to change out the front lip, but they'll probably just rip this thing off, maybe throw some 200-mile-an-hour tape on her, who knows. But trying to get the live voting pulled up so we can see who won that one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, they're going again. Hold on. Come on over. Let's go interview them. It's still populating because of the delay. How'd you feel on that one?
That is exactly what we came to do.
That was a beautiful run. Beautiful
Amazing.
run. The results are not in yet, so stand by. All right, let's go over here. Chelsea, how'd you feel about that?
Felt really good. I felt like I was on the shore everywhere we needed to be. He did a really good lead run, and I'm ready.
He had a hell of a lead run. Okay, stand by because we're waiting on a voting issue. So many people voted at once that there is an actual issue with the program. So we won't know the winner for a minute. All right, guys. I have a text here that says the voting broke, and we decided in the drivers' meeting the judging goes to Jared DeAnda. So I will be calling Jared DeAnda right now to see who won this thing. I personally think I'm going to give the second run to Vaughn, but let's see what Jared says. Jared DeAnda, professional Formula Drift announcer.
I got it. I'll answer it right here. You ready?
Hello, this is
Jared DeAnda. Who do you think won the
Yes.
last battle?
So Chelsea.
We need you to decide, brother.
So much pressure right now. Well, Chelsea won the first one, correct?
Chelsea did win the first one, correct.
And I'm going to go, I think, Vaughn. Spence, what'd you say?
I'd say so. I'd say Vaughn on that number 2 victory.
Jared votes for Vaughn. I voted for Vaun.
Yep. And Vaughn Gittin Jr. gets
Yes,
the win.
sir.
So
One
Vaughn
round
Gittin
two.
Jr. gets the win on that second battle.
Hey, Ben,
Chelsea won the
it's
first
going to
battle,
the
so it's
third
going to come
round. It's a
down
championship
to the
right here.
third
Let's send
battle
the boys
here.
out.
We're going to get some fresh Nitto tires there. But, man,
Trophy.
again,
We have a 7
lot of fun over here
That's
already.
awesome. It looks like a Cinderella story in the making. We're keeping it tied right now, and we're going to bring it down to the third battle. Guys, just give you a quick update. You broke the voting tool. You guys voted too many times. We have too many people watching.
You told him to smash it. You're like, oh, smash it in there. Not literally. Don't break the dang voting system, man.
Well, guys, we love your participation, and we're happy to have you guys for that short period. But don't lose interest, guys. We have so much more action to come. Hang tight as we get prepared for the third of the Chelsea DeNofa versus Vaughn Gittin Jr. drift battle to determine the very first winner.
I thought you were studying there. To determine
the very first winner of our Freedom Factory Summit Racing drift battle here at the Freedom Factory.
Yeah. All right, so I can see the cars about to enter. They're going to warm up their tires, but I'm going to throw it back down to what do you call him here? El Presidente? I mean, CLEETUS this is his brainchild, right? The whole Freedom Factory. What? Do you have a nickname for him?
Cleeter is a great one for short. I
Okay.
mean, you can call him Cleeter McFarland, you know? It does, really anything.
All right. Well, regardless, let's throw it back down to CLEETUS, who's down in the pits.
Oh my. I don't know if we're live, but let's get a shot of the factory. Just looking. Pan over.
All right, there is the gold nose. Vaughn Gittin Jr. debuted the chrome nose last year at Goodwood Festival Speed, and then he brought it over to his comp car in pro competition. And now Chelsea, he's got the beautiful gold nose. Want to send a shout out to my son Parker Jett, who's watching back home in Arizona. Just got his wisdom teeth taken out yesterday, so he's eating ice cream, watching the first ever Summit Racing Burnout Rivals event. That's not a bad way to heal up, right?
You know, the way I see it is like coming off the end of quarantine. How can you argue that? Usually, if you get your wisdom teeth teeth out in normal times. That's a tough break, but at home, watching a live pay-per-view event where your dad, the man, Jared, is hosting, I mean, this is a great thing. So shout out to you, Parker, man. Get up that ice
Thank
cream.
you, man.
As we get ready, these boys are warming up their fresh tires. Guys, I believe they change tires between each run. Is that right, Jared?
Yeah, they're changing out tires every run. So every battle you're seeing, they're going back and trading out some brand new Nitto tire rubber, out just the back end. So they're leaving the fronts on. They're not blowing through those. We got Cody Camp there. He's got his Fun Haver shirt on. He's flagging down. Very fitting. He's wearing the checkered flag shorts.
He really is, and we also got the cutest guy we had on staff to be our flag girl. So
of course, he's a very, very handsome cat. Here we go, the final battle of the Vaughn Chelsea RTR battle. Are you air humping right now? Spicy Spence is air humping. He's so pumped right now. Here we go, Vaughn Gittin Jr., Chelsea Nova. Let's go ahead and clutch kick it, boys. Send it here at the Freedom Factory. Transitioning across, Vaughn Gittin Jr. into that big sweeper. Love this layout. You can see a little hop, skip, and a jump down. Look at Chelsea Nova trying to keep it tight, shadowing him everywhere he goes. Transitioning back. That's where they had some issues earlier. Oh, and there goes the cone once again. Man, that thing is taking a licking and keeps on ticking. Vaughn Gittin Jr. brings it high and tight. Not as high as Chelsea. You can see a little wavering there from Chelsea. Coming back around. Freedom Factory Frank, the 3F there. Now, one more sweeper for victory. But remember, we do have another half of the battle, Spence.
Wow, and across the line, nicking the grass there at the end. That was a good race. I mean, I think that was a little more door-to-door than anything we'd seen so far. Like you mentioned, not as high on the wall as Chelsea was running. I'm very, very excited to watch Chelsea kind of lead this one with Vaughn Gittin Jr. giving chase. This is going to be a crazy race right here because it's coming down to the final one, guys. Get off your seats. Get out of the couch at home. I want to hear you guys standing up, stomp that ground. Let's see some racing here.
I like it. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep, I can feel it. I can feel it. They're at home right now. We're all the way in. We're technically in Bradenton, right?
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
We're in Bradenton, Florida. And I was at a beer bar the other day. Actually, shout out to Wandering Tortoise. My buddy Shay said he grew up coming to. This was formerly known as DeSoto, and now it being Freedom Factor. I said, I'm going to this track. He's like, no way. I said, yeah. And he's like, dude, I grew up going there. I'm like, yeah, this YouTuber dude bought it. He's like, that's awesome. So. Really psyched. Again, historic events have happened here, and now history being made. So, yeah, pretty awesome.
And guys, that's what's really awesome about this. Because this place was originally built back in the late to mid-'50s, DeSoto Speedway came to birth at that moment. But since then, after being vacant for 2 years, our very own CLEETUS McFarland has seized ownership, and he is creating things that we have never thought the likes of YouTube, the internet, or racing has seen. Guys, what a beautiful shot there. Freedom Frank waving at Vaughn Gittin Jr., kind of taunting him a little, asking him to step it up and really take home the victory for the RTR team.
You see they put a balloon in his hand.
Okay.
Here we go. This is the final battle, Spence.
This is the final battle. We got Chelsea leading, Vaughn kissing that rear bumper. Let's get that clutch kick in here. Coming across that drift pad. There they go. They go sideways. Vaughn Gittin Jr. getting in close. Chelsea kind of giving a little gap there. Hanging wide off that little bump on the asphalt. Coming in, staying wide. Very, very...
Oh,
we have
contact.
Contact. Vaughn clipping the back end of Chelsea DeNova. Chelsea bringing it high. Let's see if we can get him high up on that wall. Look at the smoke building out.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, with the deceleration now, we got beautiful drone footage coming in off that asphalt. Bringing it up. Chelsea's making a little bit of a gap there. Vaughn's trying to close it as they cross over the line. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, if we had just a slight replay, Spence, great job calling it, by the way, really awesome. On that transition, after that first sweeper, when they came across, that's where contact was made once again. I think Vaughn was getting just a little too aggressive. I think Vaughn was getting a little too aggressive, and then Chelsea DeNova, he stayed in it. I mean, you would many other drivers would fall off, but
wow.
Hey, look at this.
Some victory tandem burnouts. If you had fun, you won here on the Fun Haver team. So they're just both getting after it, getting these things sideways. What an awesome show they're putting on, guys. All right, guys, we're gonna send it down to CLEETUS right now. Go ahead and give us the overview of what thought happened.
Got a pretty clear winner in mind. I mean, the guy can wheel. So let's walk. We'll talk to him. We're gonna grab our 7-foot-tall trophy, and I'm gonna hand it to one of them. But on the way, I gotta call Jared Deanda and Spicy Spence and ask them what they're thinking. Oh wait, we might actually have a result. We have our guys all over it. Any result, I'll ask. Stand by, folks. We're waiting. But we do have our trophy. Get it here momentarily. Just got a minute of intermission while the boys park up the cars and get ready. All right, I'm making the call to Deanda up in the tower. Vaughn's smiling.
This is Jared Deanda here.
Jared Deanda, I need to know your opinion on the winner.
Oh, man, you know what? These were 3 great battles. I mean, you got to be feeling the electricity.
Battles.
So sick. No, not bottles. Those are later, buddy. So 3 awesome battles. I think Vaughn, he wanted it. He wants to beat Chelsea. And they have been competition before in Formula Drift history.
Okay.
Did you watch that last battle?
Dude, of course I watched the last battle. Oh, here we go. We got the voting up. We got the
voting we got results?
Sorry, dude.
I have no problem. I don't want this pressure.
Back to the people.
I love it.
Ladies
The people have spoken.
The voting is up and running. Let me pull it up so I can see it for myself. I'm sorry about these technical difficulties. This is just part of life. And this is part of the CLEETUS McFarland show. You get it. Hold on. Just waiting for it to load. Oh man. Gosh, this is so nerve-wracking. Hang tight. Oh man. All right, I'm calling the web guy. He's going to tell me over the phone. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here away from them.
Hello?
Johnny, you are live right now. I need you to tell me the winner quietly.
77% Chelsea won.
Fire me up. That's who I was going to vote for. All right, thank you. Okay, gentlemen, Vaughn and Chelsea, can we get you over here? Dude, honestly, that was some incredible driving. Some of the coolest driving ever, and it was so adrenaline-packed. I mean, I saw you guys do it earlier, and I was like, hell yeah, that is insane. But live with the real competitive feeling to it, it's just so amazing. So
we turn it up at that point.
Thank you, guys. Let's get our trophy. Who's got?
Trophy over there by the car.
Oh, there's the trophy. Stand here. You guys are good. I'll be right back. Here we go. Oh, brother. Oh, almost lost her. Almost lost her. Only one of you guys is taking home the Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals Drift Rivals Winner Trophy. 6 or 7 feet tall. And it is going with a 77% lead to Chelsea DeNofa. Dude, thanks so much, man. You guys both absolutely crushed it.
Thank you all.
Dude. All right. Do you feel like that's a fair win?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I don't know what he did behind me. I know the second run, I feel like, I was everywhere I needed to be. On the last run, I obviously took his bumper off, just being a little bit too aggressive and just trying to push that little. I know we got a tough crowd at home. I was trying to push a bit hard, and yeah, so super. I mean, obviously, like, anytime I can battle Chelsea, it's epic. And like you said, we just no holds barred. We agreed, like, all bets are off. No team. We don't do team orders. It's just a battle, door-to-door battle, and that was a goal. So,
well done, gentlemen. Well done, Chelsea. Any words to say on your W here at the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals?
I mean, big ups to the fans for voting. I'm gonna knock my trophy over. It's like taller than me. Big ups to the fans for voting. I'm super pumped on that. Thanks for having me. Absolutely, and this track is amazing. It's been super fun driving with Vaughn and having a great time out there. We had the exact same cars. Both of us made sure it was dialed so we could chase and put on a really good show. But as soon as we took off the first time, it was full comp mode. I felt like I was driving FD and just ready to go, dude. So it was super fun. Thank you, guys.
Hey, well, it is time for some freestyle drifting. Yeah. Guys, I am up first, so it's me and Donnie, our first time out. Let's get those votes. But listen, it's going to be me, Taylor Ray, Adam LZ, Chelsea, and then Vaughn last. Or it might be Adam then Chelsea. I don't know, Chelsea then Adam. We're all going to find out. But vote below the screen. We do have it back up and working, so hopefully the voting works by the time I'm up. You guys just crush it, and there's so much support that we're having trouble supporting you guys. So thank you so much, and we're doing our best to get the stream up and organized. But I'm going to hand it over to the announcers in the booth and get in Donnie the drift car and go tear it up. Thank you.
Awesome, let's go!
Guys, Adam LZ and Taylor Ray are no strangers to the Freedom Factory. They've been coming here, drifting sideways, burning tires, banging doors since the day CLEETUS opened shop. Today, we're gonna see them exact their revenge against CLEETUS from the Freedom 500. If you remember correctly, we had Adam LZ come up in second, then we had Taylor Ray bring down the house in third place. And today, they're back to exact their revenge against CLEETUS McFarland in the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals Freestyle Drift Competition.
All right. Well, let's be quite honest, Spence. This is a different sort of competition that we have here today. But you know what? Again, just the bragging rights. That 7-foot trophy, it's almost as tall as CLEETUS is, but it's definitely taller than Chelsea. But what are we going to be seeing here, man?
So right now, guys, thank you for tuning in again to the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals competition with the freestyle drift episode thing about to go down now.
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about the Freedom Factory. This is a 63-acre compound, and since it is named the Freedom Factory, Jared, these guys are going to be able to start, finish, go wherever they want on the entire property.
Woo!
And I even hear that there may be some people going on the dirt or the grass. You don't have to drift in just the asphalt or the cement areas. So it's going to be wild to see what we have. The very good thing for you guys at home is we're going to have some spectacular drone footage giving us a live shot of where these guys are and go. I'm hoping all the drivers end up finishing in the arena here because that would be a great way to end off a 2-minute drift. But it's going to be pretty awesome to see. Now, one of the challenges I believe these drivers are going to have is making those tires last for a full 2 minutes. I don't want to see these cars get hot, pop a radiator or anything like that. But it's going to be very, very diverse to watch 5 very creative guys, tons of racing experience, really see how they make use of the map.
Yeah. So when you were at the Freedom 500, I loved your little piece there. You're so dang good looking. I don't know why. Again, I'm out of here once again. But just what transpired at the Freedom 500 before? Because this is. Oh, we're hearing word. I think our first competitor is about to get set, and to be honest, yeah. Can you hear this? All
okay,
right.
copy. Yeah. So it looks like Garrett's getting ready, and we're going to send it down to him as he gets ready in his car.
Okay.
Garrett's going to be the one going first. So this is Donnie, the newest car to the CLEETUS McFarland fleet right here. It is a C5 Corvette. I believe it's a ZR1. They haven't really done much engine modifications to it, but if you guys saw in his last YouTube video, he had the car, Donnie, up at Taylor Ray's shop, putting in that drift angle. Maybe Jared will tell us a little bit more about the drift angle and how that really comes into play on a stock car like this.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen what CLEETUS can do. He almost crashed a Lambo over here. He's done a bunch of wild things, including the van. Now, again, with this vehicle, the newest in his fleet, we'll see if he can get some angle with this vehicle. But I'm already seeing props out here. I'm seeing the lawnmower, his trusty John Deere, is out in the burnout box right now. And I don't know how much horsepower that thing's got. I don't think that thing's going to be doing any burnouts. We're seeing CLEETUS outside of the vehicle right now. So don't know what's transpiring. Might be running hot. I think he's getting ready. We're getting prepared. We have 5 drivers, 2 minutes per driver. Like you said, this is their canvas, and their paintbrush are their tires all across the track. So looks like we're trying to find out what's going on here. And he is baking out there in the sun. Who's out there on the John Deere?
I'm not totally sure who that is, but it is a fresh John Deere. That is the tractor that Garrett got to mow this lawn. So guys, take a look here. We're going to send it to you guys for a pre-rolled video right now.
All right, guys, you know your boy CLEETUS McFarland here. I'll be driving Project Donnie, which is my newly purchased C5 Corvette that has some very basic drift mods added. All we did was put an angle kit on it and an e-brake, which if you haven't already seen my video, you can go check that out. I did it with Taylor Ray. I haven't driven the car much, but I am here to send it on a freestyle line. Gonna cook some Nitto tires and hopefully take down the competition. I'm gonna have to get creative because these guys have some crazy cars and some crazy driving skills, but I feel like me and Donnie and the Corvette, we're gonna put it down and probably take home the W.
All right, guys, so you just had Garrett give us a little introduction into his new race car, Donnie. This is going to be his drift machine that you're going to see here at the Freedom Factory for many months and years to come. But that's only if he doesn't completely smoke that thing today. There's a rumor that, oh wow.
Yeah, this is a family show. We're getting real sexy style right now.
Wow, turning it up, making some poses, really flexing on the fans. I mean, look at that shot. He's really getting comfortable in the back of that Corvette.
I don't know how he's going to drive it. I don't know if he's trying to go for a sexy point points right here. Oh, we got the drone shot going in, coming in. Look at that. Like the helmet, the very classic kind of Simpson-esque kit right there. And here we go. Cleetus is asking for it. Don't make him beg. Now, remember, the fans, like you said, don't smash it. Don't break our voting program, but definitely vote. Don't break your phone either. Oh, look at this. Cleetus going hard. What?
What? He's taken off the hood. He's removed the hood of his new Corvette C5 Donnie, and
stay off the lawn.
He's ditching it into the grass,
dude. So and all of Cleetus's vehicles don't have a hood, so this just makes complete sense.
Absolutely.
This is basically the maiden voyage of thrashing this thing. So the hood is off and the game is on. 2 minutes begins once he gets strapped in, and we're gonna see what he does here at Freedom Factory. Again, 5 drivers, 2 minutes per driver. You get to vote for who you think's gonna win.
Now,
so
guys,
here we go.
Don't forget, these guys have not told a single one of Jared or I what's going on.
Nope.
But we got Garrett pitching it in, starting on the asphalt on the inner oval there. What a beautiful shot from that drone. He's going to enter into the cement burnout pad here. Coming in, is he going to take the inside line or is he going to go outside? He's staying inside. It looks like he's got great tire smoke. That angle kit is really helping him out a lot.
Great angle from him so far. Here he comes into the very slippery concrete. Now he goes past the skid pad, using all of it. And look, we're only 20 seconds in, about 20 seconds I mean, look at this. The clock is expiring. Here we go. Doing a little figure 8. Is he going to bring it into the skid pad where the beloved John Deere is at?
Wow, now we got him doing circles around a John Deere doing opposite circles. That's a 0-turn John Deere. The lawnmower is getting some attention as Donnie drifts around. Cleetus manhandling that C5 Corvette. Got a hand out the window. Man, he's really getting after it.
Now, I don't think that's just a hand. I think he's holding up the 3 for Dale. He's doing it for Dale right now. He's doing it for John Deere and Dale.
As he exits that little technical area, now we got him exiting the main area of the course, going for the high turn.
Oh, wow. He was inspired. He was really inspired by Vaughn and Chelsea. Obviously, those guys rocking the blue oval, the Ford Ponies, the Mustangs, and the Corvette here. As you say, do you know what the inspiration of the name of the vehicle is?
You know, I can't say. There's definitely a saying around the house, around the track, around the shop where everybody's like, come on, Donnie. Donnie's like when you pull a knucklehead. Like, Donnie, let's
look,
go.
we're going off course.
Oh, he might have just caught air right there.
Okay.
Now he's in the back area by the pits, guys. You got the fun hammer rigs along the left there.
Look at this. So going down the pit area. Sorry to talk over you there. Going past the Fun Haver Tour, going past all the hot pits. Now he's going. Now this is basically back to the front of the track. This is basically, if you were attending here, you'd go through these gates. He's going back to the office. He might have to go to the bathroom. Maybe that's where he's going.
You think so? There he is in the grass, kicking up some of that grass, and then he's got that high wheel speed, giving you guys as much smoke as possible. Now this is that front parking lot area. It looks like he's going to make his mark. Not one person has put a donut mark there yet, so it looks like he's going to introduce that.
And to be honest, my rental car, and I just saw your OBS out there. Don't hit our cars, dude. I did not get the protection, and I don't want to ruin your beloved the OBS truck out there.
Okay, so
nice
it looks
shot.
like he's coming back down the pit road. He's got
time's expired.
Yeah, time is expired.
Oh, you know what? I think, when Tony Hawk did the 900 and X Games, the clock had expired, and he did it. So, oh, man, look at this. He's coming back for re-entry. What do we got? Woo!
Whoa!
Comes out.
That's quite the transition. We saw Vaughn Gittin Jr. actually do a video where he jumped that transition there. And so here he is, finishing it off with a nice smoky burnout, punching that brake, slamming that throttle, got that bad boy hitting off the rev limiter. Look at all that smoke, folks. He's doing it for you guys. Don't forget to vote. Grab your mobile devices, go down, give him a rating 1 through 5. Wow.
He's loving it. He's absolutely pumped. I mean, he knows this course better than anybody else between the 5 drivers, but he wants somebody to beat him. I don't think he wants to win. It's like, you throw in your party and you throw in your own party, you get all the gifts. He's throwing the party for you, the fans. He wants you to vote. And again, we have 4 very serious competitors, 4 very different machines across the board. And I don't think I know because
with Taylor Ray next.
Taylor Ray is next.
Taylor Ray is going to be actually going next. We got Taylor Ray coming next, and then just after Taylor Ray, we're going to have Chelsea DeNofa. But let me go ahead and get you a little bit of info on Taylor Ray. Here's a quick introduction to Taylor Ray, our next drift racer.
All right, I'm Taylor Ray. This is my LS Miata. Just swapped it from a 5.3 to a 6.2. Needed a little extra freedom for the Freedom Factory Burnout Rivals competition. I'm going to try to do something special. I don't know what that's going to be. It is a small car, should fit in the shop for some shop donuts. That's part of my plan, but I don't know if that's even feasible. So other than that, no plan. We're just going to wing it.
All right, we are back. So Taylor Ray just making the engine swap, and he did really well with the previous engine. Just wanted more displacement, you know, right?
I'll be 100% honest.
Oh, look at this. Oh, we're down to CLEETUS. What do we got?
The Bald Eagles were driving the whole time I was in there. I cheated. I used the Bald Eagles. They were holding the wheel. Dude, I'm gassed, dude. I've never wheeled that hard. I had a couple errors down there when I was trying to get around you. Not gonna lie. I know the crowd's going to be pushing against me on that one. But, hey, listen, vote for your boy Cleeter. I'm not the only one going. The other boys are suiting up.
All across the board.
Yeah, if you vote, it's 1 through 5. So, there's something, I don't know. Actually, it might just be all 5 of the names. I really don't know, James. That's what I'm going to say. So, you figure out the voting on your own. Hopefully, it's not even broken. Dude, but if it is, Jared and Deanda will vote.
Your exit, from my view,
I thought I was crashing.
spicy.
I thought I was done. I thought me and Donnie, that was it.
I was waiting for the throttle, and I was like, come on, because all 4 tires were off the ground. I'm like, throttle, 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 and I heard you, brrr! I'm like, yeah, he landed it.
I gotta say that was incredibly fun. Taylor Ray up next. Yeah. T. Ray. So I'm gonna hand it off to the announcers upstairs, and we are gonna get out of the way because we don't know where Taylor's going.
We don't know where he's.
Yeah, you got to get out of the way. I know. All the officials here said, get all the cars. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Taylor Ray don't care. He might just run you over. So, and again, we have 4 competitors still to go. 2 minutes per driver. You fans get to vote. The first ever Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals Freestyle Drift Competition. The stage is yours, man. I bet you want to drive this thing, man.
Oh, my gosh. You have no idea. After watching this place come together, helping lay the sod, laying the cement, seeing all this, I'm so happy to be part of it. But to be honest, I'm plenty fine up here, safe out of the way. We got Taylor Ray about to fire it off in his Miata that's been LS swapped. He was telling me earlier that car only weighs about 2,500 pounds. So there's a lot of power
that's
to
all
weight
engine.
Ratio.
That's 1,000 of it's the engine.
Beard. I think there's a lot of goodies in that beard. He told me he keeps snacks in there.
Gummy bears.
He gets Bluetooth, AM, FM radio, all sorts of stuff.
It's
so
great.
It's going to be very exciting to see what these guys come up with. Guys, Jared, what do you think? How do you think? We saw a few mistakes from Garrett on that. Maybe he didn't quite get all the moves that he wanted, but I think it was still a good run.
I thought it was fun. Again, he should have the best run. On paper, he knows the course better than anybody else. He knows the track. He knows the facility. Again, I thought he was going to the bathroom, but he lays the first ever donut out there in front of the ticket office. Then he makes his way back in. And admittedly, he did tell me what he's going to do, but he still changed it up a little bit there. I thought he was going to throw up the 3, and I thought he was going to send it a little further over that jump, but Donnie, you didn't want to break Donnie off too hard. You know what I mean? He kind of went a little easy there because we have seen Vaughn send it over that re-entry and clear that whole dang thing.
We absolutely did. We have seen Vaughn Gittin Jr. catch some air there. Now, before the event, CLEETUS was telling me that he was planning to try a 360 off the lip of that hill. It looks like when Donnie got built, all the parts got put in. He just fell in love, like he does with all of his cars. Right. He really takes care of them, but he keeps them live. He keeps them ripping for you guys. We don't want our vehicles down, but we definitely ditched the 360, and I think it's probably a good call.
Yeah. All right, so Taylor Ray is getting prepped. He might have alluded a little bit to what he was doing. He says this could fit in little tight places.
He did.
So he did allude to it a little bit. And again, Taylor Ray, really talented driver. Saw him compete at Clutch Kickers as well, and another event here in Florida, and did really well in Texas as well. So a very talented driver, fun-loving dude. He's ripping around on his one wheel through the pits out here, and it's just been a really good vibe out here. So unfortunately, you fans can't join us here in the building, but it's awesome that you guys are here online with us. So tell all your friends. You could still tell your friends to tune in and watch. We have hours of content still to go, plenty of tires to be burned. So we're waiting for Taylor Ray to get staged and ready to go and ready to send it, bud.
Yeah, guys, and after the freestyle drift, when we have our 4 more drivers, that's going to be when our burnout rivals goes down. That's when we're going to see these cars come out with all the tricks, all the stops. We're going to try to get some tire bumps or tire pops, some wall taps. We have a lot in store for you guys. So, and to be honest, Jared, we saw Garrett sweating like crazy earlier, and like the fact that these guys get to be on their living room couch at home, snacks, drinks, unlimited beers in the fridge, keeping it cool with the family, with friends. being safe. I think you guys have the better situation because it is a hot one in Florida today.
It is sweaty. We are up here in this glass box of emotion, barely an AC. It's just a small little trickle here. My hair was actually up here, but now just the humidity has absolutely killed this thing. But your hair is on fleek, dude. You're looking good.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know yet, we have a little bit of a sneak peek in store. The reason I got my hair and mustache cut like this.
Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell him. You'll see. You don't want to ruin
I think
it.
they might guess, but we have something coming for you, okay,
exactly.
guys?
Don't ruin it. Let him just open the box like, oh, it's a puppy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to give it away.
Well, yeah, but what if the box barks a little bit? We don't want that either. So I definitely agree with you. You guys are in for a treat.
Well, don't put a dog in a box. I mean, I'll put Spicy Spence in a box. Open him. Oh, I got a Spicy Spence for Christmas.
Oh man, that'd be a great Christmas present.
Yeah, that's good.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'd keep my receipt. I might return it. I'm kidding.
It's a 7-minute return policy.
So we were stoked to see the wacky wave of inflatable crazy arm guy, and I think we were like, hey, what's the name? And I think you and I came up with the name. It's Freedom Factory Frank.
Yeah, it just rhymes so well, just having the F's in there. And, hey, Frank, come on, dude, stand up.
Yeah.
Would you quit slouching, bud?
Frank is just laying down on the job. He's got the FF balloons. He's got the stars and stripes. He's holding an American flag balloon, though.
Yeah, he's borderline like our track MVP right now. He's keeping it loose out there, keeping it loose.
Most
making
valuable,
his own wind.
the MVF, most valuable Frank. Oh, now he's twerking. You seen those when they twerk? Yeah, he's
I've
getting
seen
down.
that. I think he's actually recording a TikTok right now.
Frank, there's a family show. All right, so we are waiting for Taylor to see what's going on here. Again, it's a spicy one, not just Spence, but also the action here at the first ever Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. You get to vote. Taylor Ray is up next. After that, we'll see Chelsea DeNofa. We saw him in his comp car, but he has a demo car that mimics his comp car. There is Taylor Ray in his Miata with that 6.2-liter big engine under the hood of that little car. See if he can... All right, see if he can wind it up on the carpet there. I don't know if he has the little key on the back, or I don't know how this thing
that does
gets
look
started.
like a toy car, but he's getting a different start spot there. He's kind of starting, guys, a little bit between the ticket booth and the back pit area.
All right, so there is Taylor. So you did see CLEETUS go past this point here. Looks like he is ready. All right, well, here goes Taylor. So Taylor, there he is. All right, so Taylor Ray is using all the course there in that pit section area. There he goes past the side-by-side guys, past Adam LZ and the Fun Haver Tour area. Oh, look at this. He's going into the shop. He is going into the shop,
Oh, my
Spence.
gosh. He's got a tiny car, so he's probably going to... Let's see if he even makes it out. This is a crazy shot. We don't know what's going on.
What is going on in there?
Where'd he go?
Oh,
no.
You can.
there
he
he
re-answers.
Sliding out, and he's going to go around the back side now. That was a crazy, spicy move there. Look at that wide drift. Okay, there's a chain link fence right there, right past a hose spigot. And now he's about to enter into the Freedom Factory Oval now. Is he going to go right or left? Whoa. Whoa, he's going for the main straight, avoiding the grass, just past the Freedom Factory sign there. Oh my gosh, off the limiter. He's decelerating, coming in tight. Is he going to... Oh, yep, he's going right across the burnout pad, right past the cones that we saw Chelsea, and right past where Chelsea and Vaughn were drifting. He's on the inside part now, coming in. I want to see if he's going to go into that... Wow, that LS Miata is really ripping off the rev limiter. He's coming into our nice technical section here.
Little
He's going to get that into some circles, it looks like.
Less than a minute here, Spence. A really good, clean run. He hasn't gotten into the grass, so Garrett approves of that. Thank you for not doing any landscaping there. No extra money for him to get a paper route. Here we go. So Taylor Ray nice and high. The drone right there in tow. Taylor coming down. What's he going to do here? Woo! He is ripping past the straight.
Wow, he's actually staying on the outside oval. That's the first time we've seen somebody do that, staying on the outside and keeping that speed high and getting that drift all the way around. That's an impressive lap right there. He's got 17 seconds to go, guys, as he comes into the asphalt one more time, avoiding the grass, back onto the cement, How's he going to finish it, Jared?
All right, here we go. Sugar Ray, which is a great band. I think Taylor's actually listening to Sugar Ray right now. Can we call him that? Because he is a sweet piece of nectar here. Now he's going. Look! He goes into the grass. Time has expired, but he still keeps the party going. We're into some bonus time. He's going to wrap it up, put a bow on it onto the garage as Taylor Ray. Look at that, standing on, throws a brick, throws a zip tie on the gas pedal. What do you think of that run there, Spence?
You know, to be honest, I think we saw some very, very high speed right there. I didn't see any of Vaughn or Chelsea do any of that outside line like that, Jared, and I think that's probably pretty difficult to do. He had to keep his speed high, grab that hydraulic rear brake to kind of initiate that turn again, but the fact that he hung it all the way out wide like that, I'm kind of have my mind blown right there, man.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I thought Taylor had a really good use of the whole course. I liked him going in tight. I wish we could have got that shot because there's a lift in there. There's tires. So unbelievable run there by Taylor Ray, a.k.a. Sugar Ray. Shout out to you, homeboy. So we're going to throw it down to CLEETUS, I believe, or do we have a little teaser for our next?
No, Greg. Hey. My boy, T-Ray in the shop.
It did not work out well.
Dude, did you hit anything? Because we couldn't see it. You didn't hit anything. I think that's worth points in and of themselves. Dude, through the narrow part of the awning. I didn't even know that was an open spot until you hit it, dude. Very, very well done. Our boy Taylor Ray, our freaking, sacred drift boy. This guy has been a major part of the channel as of lately. He made Donnie do what it did, and look at this car, how incredible. He can drive it, rip it, dude.
Thank you.
Well, dude,
We broke an axle. The tires are done, but something happened back
broken
there.
axle. Maybe it did.
Something happened, but we're good. She's
Bro,
alive.
you know what happened? The freedom got out of there.
Yeah, all of it left.
Well done. Taylor Ray, guys, killing it. So let me tell you what, we did get the voting up and going. I will also tell you, I don't know if you have to wait till the end to vote or if it's available. You can check below the browser right now. Listen, brothers, you know the deal. You can check below. If it's not there, it might be after everyone goes, you vote. But we did get the voting back up and going and improved the server issues having. I'm getting it all right here on my phone. So congrats, T-Ray. But, brother, we're going to change these in-car cameras over to our next contestant, which I believe is Chelsea. Chelsea Denofa, winner of our previous competition. And we'll see how he does. But let me hop it over to the announcers in the booth. You guys take it, Jared and Spence, and we'll be back with you soon down here.
I think he did a great job. It looks like Taylor's pretty satisfied with his performance. But what do you think we're going to see out of Chelsea? I think this is going to be very fast, very good, very experienced, and really off the walls.
Little known fact, Chelsea Denofa has a Volume 11 knob tattooed on his back. Chelsea's going to throw it all out here at Freedom Factory.
What is up, everybody? I'm Chelsea Denofa, and we are here at the Freedom Factory, and I'm about to take home some trophies this weekend. Behind me is my Mustang RTR Spec 5D. It's got a supercharged 5-liter Coyote motor with a Vortec blower, makes about 900 horsepower, and I'm about to shred these Nitto tires to pieces, and everyone's going home crying like little babies.
All right, well, welcome back. You can see Chelsea Denofa getting excited, talking about his noble steed right there, and we saw his comp car. I believe this is going to be his demo car. They look very similar, but the way you can really tell them apart, the only visual indication really is the wheels. He has 18s on his comp car, and then he has 20s on his demo car. And Chelsea entering his, I believe this is his third season with the RTR team. He's just gotten really comfortable with these Mustangs, either doing demos, having fun, and we've done demos either at St. Louis Auto Show or different events, and he's just getting more and more comfortable. He has his own school of drift up in Portland, Oregon, so he's driving a lot of Ford Mustangs and behind the wheel quite a bit. But this is a whole new canvas, man. And again, his paintbrush or Nitto tires.
Sure. Yeah, and that's what's really cool is Chelsea's coming off of a nice victory. He just won our drift comp battle between Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Chelsea Denofa.
Grudge match. Can we call it a grudge match?
I think that's a good term
grudge
for it
match.
Because when you're teammates, you don't really as often have the opportunity to go head-to-head in competition format. So to come out of a quarantine time frame where they haven't been racing, they haven't been getting into the drift.
Haven't gotten their hair cut. I don't know if you've seen Chelsea. He's growing wings. I mean, they're beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they both are growing locks. And so look at him there. Sitting in that. Whoa.
What?
What's he
Chelsea's
doing?
underneath us.
He's right below us. Oh, my gosh. What's an interesting starting point.
He did not. Admittedly, I did not hear because I did hear a little bit of what CLEETUS was going to do. Heard a little bit of Taylor. Did not hear what Chelsea's going to do. But he's, he rides BMX. He rides BMX. He can skateboard. So he's kind of getting a little expression session right now, right? So he's gonna throw you all out there, and we'll see what he throws down. But I do like the balloons again too. It is a party. So Chelsea Denofa is right below us here in the announcer's tower, the main grandstands, and there he is, the gold nose. All right, so waiting for Chelsea Denofa to get ready. Looks like he is getting suited and booted.
I hear that RTR Mustang firing up below us right now. Being this close to the action, you really get that feel for it. So it's a very unique starting spot. Now, if you guys haven't seen it, just under the bleachers, there's either a right or a left he can make. He can't really go straight.
No.
And I'm telling you, that is not a wide opening there.
No.
So hopefully we get a good camera angle of it, because it's going to be a tight squeeze. And then there's one exit area, so he's got to be coming out, shooting out. And then we'll probably see him come back along the back straight, I'm guessing. But I think we're in for a treat. Like you said, Chelsea's kind of an athlete on multiple platforms. So his visionary eyes that he sees on his track, or his route he chooses, is going to be pretty unique.
Yep, he is say howdy, get rowdy. That's his motto. He is ready to rowdy. RTR, definitely a fun haver himself, as he's part of that RTR team. Like you said, he just came off that victory, beating the boss. It's like he's in Mario Brothers and he beat Bowser. So now this is just little sprinkles on the hot fudge sundae, man. So here we go, Chelsea Denofa. Oh, I can hear it getting revved up as we are ready to go.
All right.
All right, Chelsea Denofa right underneath the grandstands. Lighten up those Nitto tires. That gold nose and that BC Racing Nitto tire Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. All right, so let's see Chelsea. Oh, look at that. He makes his way out from underneath. Oh, he's going cutting across the grass. Oh, man, CLEETUS, it better be good. Otherwise, CLEETUS is going to make you do some more landscaping. Oh, look at that. So now he's over. Oh, look at that backwards. Nice little 360 there from Chelsea, coming through the hot pit area. 20 seconds have eclipsed, and now through the pit area you can see the crews and the team up there on the stands. Again, that is all team. This is not open to the public. Oh, he hits the trash can right past that Summit van. Oh, look at that, threading the needle through that chain link fence. Oh, he's approaching the garage. Is he going in? No, he does not. Oh, look at this. Looks like he's going to flirt with that Summit van. Oh, and he taps it. He taps the van. And CLEETUS said in the driver's meeting that was open. So, and we got a 183.60 over the hip. I'm telling you, Spence, this is exactly what I expected from Mr. Denofa, and he is delivering only a minute in, and he's already had some banging moves. All right, Chelsea, back to the course that he's very familiar with. Him and Vaughn have been driving this course quite a bit over the last 24 hours. Oh, looks like he's exiting out. No, he's not. Nope. Psych. He keeps it within the boundaries of the Freedom Factory. Coming onto the skid pad area. Into the burnout box, and that will get punished later on this evening as Chelsea Denofa lights him up. Can't even see him. He does a little old Houdini trick. Usually that's on the drift course, and now this is the freestyle expression session. Oh, man, I saw air in between those Nitto tires and the tarmac. So Chelsea making his way back to the pit area. 10 seconds left to go. As Chelsea parks it. Oh, look at this. He's pushing one of the vehicles. That is CLEETUS's, one of his Crown Vic's Interceptors. He's pushing it out of the way, standing burnout. Oh, my goodness. What do you guys think at home? An awesome run by Chelsea Denofa. Look at that. You can see CLEETUS running over there. I don't know if he's going to yell at him or high-five him. Look at this. There's CLEETUS. Down to you, CLEETUS.
Oh, there's a drone. Hell yeah! Bro, you even ended it with my boy Neighbor. I love it. I love it, dude. Absolutely shredded that run. The 360 over the entrance. This guy, the first ever 360 into the Freedom Factory entrance, dude. Unbelievable. Chelsea Denofa hits a 360, hits Neighbor, hits the Summit burnout van, hits a trash can, almost hits the barrier wall. How many bonus points is that? I have no idea. Chelsea, dude, honestly, you put in an incredible run. So, you got anything to say?
Well, I wanted to thank him for the idea for the 360 over the jump. That was him. And I was like, I'm going for it if you're not. So I went for it, and this place is amazing, dude. I'm having a blast here, and it was like being like old school street drifting out here, like cars everywhere, no idea what's happening. So it was a blast, dude. Just like you said.
You are such a savage driver too, man. So thanks so much, Chelsea DeNofa. Hop out, brother. We are going to move some cameras into our brother, Adam LZ. Put in his car, and he is going to give it a shot. Word is, Adam LZ is starting in the shop. So take it from here, Jared and Spence. Thanks, guys. You can see Adam right here. He's going to get ready.
Oh man! So I mean, you can just feel the electricity. Again, I didn't know if CLEETUS was going to yell at Chelsea or high five him, and he did the latter. He high fived him. He was pumped. So an awesome run there by Chelsea DeNofa. Chelsea, I would have to think is currently leading. So man, I would think he's leading, but you guys get to vote. So again, what's going on down in the pits?
Woo! Bar spin. Oh, good job, Adam. Good job, Adam. You did it, bud. Dude, I could go back to BMXing, get a job at Woodward, teaching kids 8 hours a day. They'd hire me in a heartbeat. Psh. What's up, guys? Adam LZ here. Just got here to the Freedom Factory. You guys know me, I drift, go sideways. I'm surprised these guys even invited me. It's kind of like bringing the GOAT to your own event, you know? It's like, it's pretty much a shoe and I'm gonna win. Pretty excited though. Brought some surprises for you guys, got some tricks up my sleeve. Gonna, I think, probably drive my 2GZ Elemental P, get that thing sideways, bang it off the limiter, fireballs, blowouts, I don't know. But you guys are gonna have to tune in. You know who to vote for. Your boy, Adam LZ.
So I'm a little bewildered here. Adam LZ, okay. So Adam rides BMX. That's how he kind of got his start. Then he got into drifting, and here he is. I love the confidence from Adam. You could see in that video piece, he's letting it all hang out. He knows he's one of the best drifters, you know, and he competes in Formula Drift in the Pro 2 Championship last year. So, I mean, just a very talented driver. I don't even know what vehicle. He brought his big toter home here. He has a collection of vehicles for one man. I don't even know what vehicle he's going to drive. I believe I saw the Z go by. I know he has the BMW over there. I know he's got another, like, burnout machine. So Adam LZ, he might just ride his BMX and beat everybody. That's how good LZ is. I think that's the power of the stash, right? I don't know if it's the combination of the stash, the glasses, the lifeguard hat, the black skinny jeans. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a combination of all of it. It's like hacking the system. He figured it out. Adam LZ hacked the system. He broke the internet, right? So, again, CLEETUS wanted to have somebody, has some personality. But you know what's better than one Adam LZ? Is two Adam LZs. So let's go down to the pits. What's going on, CLEETUS?
I have to show you something. Right before we have this an interview with this wonderful individual, Adam LZ, just take a quick gander here. Chelsea DeNofa told me he was going on a destructive run. The man wall-tapped the Summit Racing van, which he did respectfully ask if it was on limits. I said, absolutely, brother. I think Summit Racing Equipment would absolutely love it if you wall-tapped the van. So we got a beautiful wall-tap. Didn't really destroy anything, and I'm honestly stoked about it. So let's go on over to our next contender, and that is the Adam LZ. Adam, how do you feel today?
I'm more nervous than I should be for this.
Dude, like I told you after my run, I was so nervous. I actually blacked out, and it was probably the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. So I'm really excited for you. But we have a surprise for you, okay? This is big. Because we know you're a busy guy, we actually went through a very lengthy process of getting an exact copy of you. So introducing Adam LZ2. Come in here.
What's up, bud?
So, listen, you got a hefty workload. You now have another one of yourselves.
I'm here to lighten the workload by being Adam LZ2. I'm probably going to be a lot of the stunt driving. He's just the pretty face, and I'm going to help out doing the hard, risky stuff. But you're going to see a lot of us, but it doesn't matter who's who.
Stunt double, per se. So, he's all yours. You can take him home. Just be nice to him, and he eats carrots. So, Adam LZ1, we wish you luck on your run. And anything else you want to say?
Gonna send it.
Okay. And Adam LZ2, anything to say for Adam LZ1?
Gonna send it.
I should have saw that coming. All right, Adam, go suit up. Send it back to the announcer's booth. And Adam LZ1, suit up. Adam LZ2, go sit in your corner. And I'll send it back to the announcer's booth for now.
Oh, absolutely awesome. Like I said, what's better than Adam LZ? Two Adam LZs. I like to call him Spicy LZ. So Spicy Spence, he wanted to do that, and he pulled it off. Absolutely mastercraft. So thank you so much, Spence, for putting some smiles on faces. Loved the video piece as well. So now you got two Adam LZs in the world, and they're both going to send it. So lick the stamp and send it. Adam LZ, looks like his car was getting prepped in the garage. So he is starting things out in the garage here at Freedom Factory. My boy Spicy Spence looks like he's going to be spending some time down there in the pits because we have so many more tires to be burned here at Freedom Factory. You can hear that? What's that? Yep, I could hear the bald eagles screaming. They're circling over the track right now. That's what's going on right now. You can just hear the Freedom ringing here at Freedom Factory. Just such a cool track, a really cool venue. So we already have seen CLEETUS. We saw Taylor Ray. We saw Chelsea Denofa. We're about to see Adam LZ, and then we will end the Cinco de Tire Frio here with those five guys as we are going to see Vaughn Gittin Jr. Vaughn Gittin Jr. will be our final competitor after Adam LZ. 2 minutes if you're just tuning in. Each driver has 2 minutes in their freestyle drift session, and then you, the fans, get to vote who you think did the best line here at this iconic track that is Freedom Factory. We got this water right here. Let's get out of here, water. All right. So I'm Jared Dienda. I don't know if you know who I am. I have the pleasure of announcing motorsports events over the years, notably Formula Drift. Thank you to Formula Drift for having me. We are entering our 17th season, and Formula Drift will kick things off version 3 of the 2020 schedule in September. But thank you to Summit Racing for sponsoring here, Burnout Rivals, and brainchild of Cleeter, Mr. CLEETUS McFarland. The Freedom Factory purchased it and just had some awesome friends, and just everybody is awesome. Last night got in and he hosted everybody at his house and just had some drinks and kicked it around on some crazy carts and saw there were like 1 million dogs. It was awesome. So just a great fun event, and everybody coping with quarantine right now and just obviously some interesting times, but want to just kind of set that all aside to have some fun, put some smiles on some faces, as Vaughn Gittin Jr. always likes to say. So we are moments away of seeing Adam LZ enter the Freedom Factory, but he's going to kick things off again down in the garage. We saw Taylor Ryan go into the garage, come out, so hopefully we can get an angle and you can see actually how tight it is, because there's a lift in there. I know earlier they had some sandwiches in there. Hopefully he doesn't, knock over all the sandwiches. They're freaky fast, right? So as we are moments away from seeing Adam LZ 1.0, not 2.0. 2.0 is just a pretty face. He's going to be coming back up here in a bit. Okay, look, we are in the garage here. So look how tight that is. Adam starting under the lift, and he's driving his Z. So this is a VQZ. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Nice tight fit in there. There's a lunch from earlier today. That's a tight fit, but he keeps them turning and burning. Here we go. All right, the time has started. Here comes Mr. LZ out of the garage, and he said he was pretty nervous. Let's see how he can handle this. I know he's going to throw down pretty big here. Oh, and there it is. He went for the 360, got the 180 out. That is definitely more BMX. Chelsea Denofa had the good execution there. Adam LZ with the bash bars on the side and the front, now entering into the tiny oval. Hold me closer, tiny oval. Past Freedom Factory Frank. Okay, now he's onto the skid pad. Goes into the burnout box. Again, the burnout box being utilized by a lot of these drivers. Okay, now he goes in the whole outside of that burnout box. Now exits out. Ooh, sparks flying. Okay, I like that flare. Whoa! Exits out aggressively. A lot of these guys using the back of the garage past the equipment. Okay. Threading the needle past the chain link fence. Keeping the tire smoke going. You can see, thank you to our first responders. Oh, he's going into the grass. He's doing some landscaping. Goes into the dirt. What do we got here from Adam? Looks like CLEETUS. He's saying, what are you doing, brother? Or is he pumped? Again, another driver going for it. 30 seconds. CLEETUS. Oh, man. Looks like Adam comes to a halt.
Adam
CLEETUS, down to you, buddy.
1 into 1 up. Chelsea's reckless run. The plan all along was to blast the gate and end up on this pad up here and do some donuts. Dude, the gate execution was perfect, but you had DB'd a wheel just right when you jumped over this.
I thought I was misfiring. I heard it.
Dude, that was so epic. The commitment, absolutely beautiful. Look at the fence. It is completely untouched.
Really?
Yes, it looks completely, I mean, a couple wire ties, and it is good to go. So, Adam, what do you have to say? I mean, you definitely left it all out there.
I mean, I just wanted to pop both tires.
Actually, let me check if your other one's popped. Ooh. You do have one tire left. Can we see if we can get you to the concrete?
I don't know if it's possible. I'm willing to send it, though.
Can we get some pushers? We need a couple pushers. We're going to get Adam LZ to the concrete and let him pop this other tire. Wait a second. There's concrete right here. No, hold on. All right, try again. Sir, this thing's bottomed out. You're on frame. Hey, listen, Adam LZ absolutely gave it his all, but, brother, I mean, yeah, your tire came off, brother. Yeah, it's actually gone. It's over there. It's over by the, it's over by that fence.
Can we get a tire fetcher to?
Yeah. Hey, can you hand me that tire? We need to give this man a prize. Adam, it was such a sick run. It was such a sick run, and I was like, he's going to blast the fence. Even with one wheel, it was beautiful. So, here we go. Yeah, we got a GoPro. Let me get that tire. Oh, man. Sorry, Adam. Oh, it's very steamy. And here's a GoPro battery and a GoPro. Guys, give it up for Adam LZ at home. Unfortunately, did DB the tire, but he left it all out on the course today. Thank you, Adam.
That was so much fun.
So, burnouts later. You're in the burnout competition. You will see the man, the myth, legend, Adam LZ, back out soon in Z-Roy, the twin-turbo 370 Nissan.
It's a little like deja vu. Decades ago, you made your classic car better than it came from the factory. Now, you're doing it again. And like before, Summit Racing is there with the parts to improve performance, like air intakes, exhaust kits, suspension parts, big brake kits, and more. We have exactly what you need for cars from yesterday and today. Order now at summitracing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
Oh, man, look at that. The sun is setting. It's a hot one out here. You could see CLEETUS started with that nice heather gray shirt, and now that thing is dark gray. It's charcoal gray because he is sweating it out here. He's working hard, and I know all the fans want to hear from CLEETUS, so it's great to get his insight and him rapping out with the drivers. So that overhead view, I forgot there was a fence there. I thought it was open. So the big thing there is Adam LZ wrapped it around the garage and said, send it, and he pushed it through the fence. But he dropped too many tires. He lost the tires. So absolutely awesome. Great job, Adam LZ. Remember, you guys, the fans at home, all you guys that paid per view get to vote. So our final competitor is here. The 5 drivers. We've seen 4. 1 still to go. And here it is. Freestyle Drift, Vaughn Gittin Jr.
What's up, everyone? I'm Vaughn Gittin Jr., and behind me is my Monster Energy Nitto Tire Ford Mustang RTR, and I'm pumped to be here at the Freedom Factory for the freestyle battle during the Burnout Rivals event. I love this place. CLEETUS has done such a good job, and my favorite feature of this track is this jump entry. Some of y'all might have seen it before, but I'm gonna go bigger and better than I ever have here. In fact, we've made some modifications to the car. We've even put King bump stops similar to my off-road truck now on my Mustang. I've got a good plan, and these guys really have no idea what's coming. I'm here for the fun, but I'm also here to take home that 7-foot trophy. Get excited. Woo!
All right, so there is Vaughn. He is making his way to the front entrance of this iconic track now, making some history here at Freedom Factory. Again, I always say, crab cakes, football, and drifting. That's what Maryland does. Vaughn Gittin Jr., Mr. RTR, Captain Clutch Kick. He is going to throw down here. And I gotta think that because he lost the grudge match between him and Chelsea Denofa, he wants revenge. He wants a 7-foot tall trophy. So he's going to try to earn it here in the freestyle drift battle. Who's leading? We don't know. We'll find out. CLEETUS is keeping track of it. The app is keeping track. Hey, that's my rental car, bro. Again, I don't have protection. That's Spicy Spence's OBS right there, the beautiful hot rod, that big Ford old body style truck right there. You can see, looks like he's got one of our race officials down there letting him know. So he is like, so I am just beyond that front entrance right there. I'm in the announcer's booth.
Adam LZ, you made it to the concrete. You have a chance to pop your tire. Do you want to blow it?
Pat, give me the water. Let's do this.
Oh, we got Vaughn coming. Okay, stand by. We'll pop the tire shortly. All right, we're going back to the tower. But, dude, we did make it concrete. Dude, I mean, it's holding up well. It still does a burnout, which means it's still a fantastic vehicle. Keep going. Look at this. I mean, should we shred a burnout? Can we shred a burnout? Get in the car, Adam. Let's go. Quick, Pat, quick. Come on, it's now or never. Hey, crank your wheels so it's just stop. Throw some water down, quick. Sender. Okay.
This is what it's all about there, CLEETUS. Come on, keep her going, Adam.
Wow.
That tire is relentless.
Wow. All right, Adam. Get out of there, brother. Guys, we got to go back up to the announcer's booth.
Oh, man, that tire did not want to give up. So awesome job there by Adam LZ. You can see Vaughn, the chrome nose of that vehicle. I believe this is his demo vehicle in freestyle. So this has the 20s on it. Very comparable setup. Not as much horsepower as his comp vehicle, but very reliable. This thing has seen a lot of tires underneath of it, and it's about to see some awesome driving here. This is our final competitor of the freestyle drift competition here at Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. So Vaughn Gittin Jr., oh, look at this. Looks like we look at Adam LZ 2.0 to the rescue. So it looks like he was lighting it up over there. Adam LZ keeping it going. And there's our first responder there. So Adam still got a smile on his face. Man, look at all that rubber. This is the Freedom Factory. You hear that? You could hear the Freedom ringing as Pat Gooden pops the hood on that VQZ. All right, looks like the problem has been solved. So waiting for the go-ahead. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. could have his way for the final freestyle drift competitor. Look at that again. There's CLEETUS. All right, so we need to make sure that fire is in the respectful position in case something happens with Vaughn out on track. So making sure everything is clear here with Adam LZ. Michael Russo, what up, homeboy? Good to see him out there. Again, thanks for tuning in. The first ever Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. If you're just tuning in, I'm Jared Dienda. Spicy Spence, my co-host. He's down there having fun being Adam LZ 2.0. Spicy LZ, as I like to call him. He'll be joining me back up here in just a little bit because, remember, we do have a nice little burnout competition as well. 12-car burnout comp in the burnout box on one of the largest skid pads, if not the largest skid pad in North America. You might have seen videos down under. I know CLEETUS and his team went down to Australia. The burnout competitions they have down in Australia are absolutely bonkers in Australia and New Zealand. So CLEETUS kind of wanted to bring that flair and that personality here to America. So we're going to have a 12-car burnout later on, but we still have our final competitor, Vaughn Gittin Jr., as number 25 in that Monster Energy and Nitto tire Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. I can hear the roar of that Ford Performance engine. Here we go. You can see his hand out the door, and he kicks things off where CLEETUS kind of ended it halfway through his demo. All right, let's see what Vaughn's got. He said he's got something up his sleeves, and these guys are not ready to see what he's doing. All right, gets into the grass there. Manjing down that access road. Ooh, nice little 360. Ooh, clean 360 there from Vaughn Gittin Jr. Now entering into pit row on the far side of the track. These are all the pits. Might even see a few little cars there. Oh, look, he's going into his pit area, the Funhaver Tour area, shooting underneath the drone, and here we go, back out. Okay, Vaughn looks like he's going to be entering Thunderdome. Oh, knocking over one of the barrels. Oh, no, he does not enter the Freedom Factory just yet. Approaching the garage. I don't think that Mustang will fit inside of there in drift. Our drone shot getting personal with Vaughn Gittin Jr. Here we go. Up and over. What do we got here, Vaughn? Enters in, flying over the hip into the Freedom Factory. Vaughn Gittin Jr. transitions through into the tiny sweeper. No, he exits out, goes to the big bank. High on the big bank as the sun is setting. Looking right into the sun. Now Vaughn transitions down that straightaway. What's he got now? Oh, he's going into the grass, the coveted grass. Vaughn just could not be teased and taunted, and now he goes into the skid pad. Only 15 seconds left here for Vaughn Gittin Jr. Going into the burnout box. Remember, you the fans get to vote. Is this your favorite freestyle drift from the one, the only, Vaughn Gittin Jr.? Gets into the grass, exits out. We are on bonus time here for Vaughn Gittin Jr. Oh, he's still going. He's still going, kids. Knocks over a trash can. Oh, comes in flying, nice and smooth. Definitely thought he was going to get further on that bank, but really landed that very smoothly. Time has definitely expired, but lock in your vote as Vaughn Gittin Jr. Oh, we got fire. And it looks like it quickly extinguished out. That thing, that Nitto tire got set ablaze. He was hammering on that thing, but no problem for Vaughn Gittin Jr. Heads back to the pits. So what do you guys think? Who had the best freestyle drift run? Is it CLEETUS McFarland? We saw him there in Donnie. Taylor Ray in that V8 Miata. Chelsea Denofa, he had a great run. All right, let's go down to CLEETUS. CLEETUS, what's up? Oh, man.
Out of the vehicle, sir. Out of the vehicle. We saw you went in the grass. At Freedom Factory security here, man. Listen, you arrested me one time. I got to return the favor.
Look at you, officer.
You tore up my grass. Dude, that was such a rowdy rip, man. How about the Mustang did fantastic?
You know, we try, brother. You know we try.
Dude,
Damn, that was fun.
How fun was that?
Oh, my gosh, the best. We just need to do these things all the time.
A beautiful, beautiful run from Vaughn Gittin Jr. I mean, none of us doubted him, but I didn't know how hard he was going to send it, and I mean, he put it all on the line. That was beautiful. What do you think? I mean, what's your thoughts on freestyle drift?
I had a plan in my mind, and then when I just got out there, I just started driving with my heart, and just whatever I could see and whatever I did, it was just for fun, and what a blast. Dude, sending it off that jump is the best thing ever.
Dude, that is so rad. And, I mean, the car literally just whoop, like it was nothing, and you just took off again. Now, granted, you did hit the grass, so you'll have to mow tomorrow. I mean, it's just part of the rules around here. But a beautiful run, a beautiful, beautiful run, brother.
So, thank you all.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna send it back up to the announcers in our upstairs booth for a moment while we get the live results. If you have not already locked in your voting on CLEETUSMcFarland.com, we will do it now because we are getting the results, and we'll be back with you in a minute down here in the pits. Back to Jared and Spence.
Thank you so much. I love it. There is the lawn police there. He says, you went onto my lawn, man. One rule, just don't go on my lawn. Actually, he said you can go on the lawn if you want to have some fun. He knows this is some of the best sod, and again, this place is just transformed in a very short amount of time, and he wants his friends to all enjoy it. So Vaughn said, you know what, I'm going to have some fun. So, again, Go ahead and tap. Let us know. Lock in your vote below. Who do you think had the best freestyle drift? Was it CLEETUS McFarland in Donnie, his brand new Corvette, his new baby? Remember, he did the donuts around his beloved John Deere. We also saw Taylor Ray. He had some nice runs. Remember, he started, where did he start again? Gosh, it seems like forever ago. He started over here and then went over there, and then he went into the garage. Remember, Taylor Ray went in the garage and then exited out. Chelsea, very dynamic run. He had a 360 as well. Big 360 on the jump. That's what CLEETUS intended to do. And then Adam LZ, he smashed through the fence. He blew the tires off the dang thing. And then Vaughn puts a little frosting on the cake there. These guys baked it and they smoked it. And, man, absolutely great runs by all 5 drivers. But you, the fans, get to vote. So go ahead and vote. Smash your buttons and say, hey, this is my favorite driver. I think he is deserving of that big 7-foot-tall trophy. CLEETUS wanted to make sure the trophies were kind of embarrassing if you have to take them home. So he's doing exactly that. So we'll see. Vaughn Gittin Jr., he just finished up his. Adam LZ, Chelsea Denofa, Taylor Ray, or CLEETUS McFarland. So we still have plenty of action, plenty of tires to be burned here. I'm Jared Dienda. Spicy Spence will be joining me up here once again in just a little bit. We have an awesome little halftime show. Thank you to Summit Racing Equipment for sponsoring, the exclusive sponsor of Burnout Rivals. CLEETUS McFarland, thank you to him and his whole hard-working team. You can see we're expanding our Burnout box here to make sure we have ample room for these hot rods. Again, they'll have 2 minutes, or excuse me, I believe that's, 2 minutes per burnout, man. So it definitely should be exciting. Try to burn the tires off of each of the 12 vehicles in the burnout competition, and you get to vote as well once again. So you can see Freedom Factory Frank there. All right, so we'll take a short break here. Don't go anywhere. Now's a good time. Use the restroom, but watch this message from our sponsors here. The first ever, the one, the only Freedom Factory plane host to Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals.
Are you freaking serious, dude? I'm just coming down with the news that Vaughn Gittin ran over my hood, dude. Unbelievable!
Talk to your friends.
So, orchestrated by Cooper and James. How could you give into that childish game of there? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have our freestyle burnout team here, which is a revolutionary American freedomatic idea that we all kind of designed up. And I'm excited about the results, okay? So I'm going to get into it right now. In 3rd place, your boy Cleet. I got 3rd place. Pretty excited about that. In 2nd place, Taylor Ray. Let's hear it for T-Ray. And I want to say something. When we thought all this stuff, I mean, as you guys know, people can change results on shows, things like that. We are so true to our competition, and we have to give 1st place another trophy to our boy Chelsea Denofa. Dude, Chelsea had, I mean, you had a pretty significant lead. Taylor had like 4 or 5% on me, and then you pretty much landslided it, brother. So, well done. Let's give it up one more time for Chelsea. Come on, let's hear it, boys. Let's hear it. So, dude, 2 trophies. I literally made these as inconveniently large as possible to inconvenience someone like Chelsea. So, hopefully you have a really hard time finding a good, safe place for these to get them home, because that was my goal if I didn't take them home myself. So, hey, really proud of you guys, and thank you for sending your cars so hard, especially Adam LZ, who went through a fence and completely ditched a tire, which was extremely impressive. And then did a 2-minute burnout on one tire, which was incredible. So, guys, our Burnout Rivals, our Summer Racing Burnout Rivals, actual Burnout Rivals class fires up here in just a couple minutes. We're moving barriers. We're getting the burnout pad set up. But for now, we have a little break. I'll send it over to the announcers upstairs, and we'll be with you back down on the burnout pad shortly.
Right on. Thank you, CLEETUS. Yeah, thank you to Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. You can see the sun is setting, but don't worry, it will stay hot here at Freedom Factory. Summit Racing Equipment. I know CLEETUS is really excited to work with Summit Racing. He's all about, just not only getting the parts, but also how quick, how fast. So that's what it's all about. So again, thank you, Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals. We're getting this skid pad, this burnout box ready to be destroyed. Again, this large skid pad, This is Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. We'll take a short break. When we come back, the action continues here at the one, the only Freedom Factory.
There's nothing as blessedly antisocial as a burnout done in an inappropriate place. For the cost of a little tire tread, your car produces a glorious cloud of blue-gray smoke, guaranteed to make you a high school hero and get you banned from your church's parking lot. It's plain sick exciting. Burnouts are a great way to display the full scope of your juvenile streak. You may ask, why is the tire smoke white versus black when a tire catches fire? When you get the tire spinning, the friction between the tire and the tarmac superheats the rubber to as much as 400 degrees. This melts the rubber tread, vaporizing the chemicals and oil within it, sending these molecules into the air. The vaporized molecules then cool rapidly and condense into the air, becoming the visible white smoke that you all see and love. It's actually more like steam than smoke though. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
All right, thank you, fans, for joining us here at the one, the only Freedom Factory. And also, just a reminder, Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. If you order now, Summit Racing, if you go to the website and you order, you'll get $10 off of orders over $100. So you type in CLEETUS, CLEETUS, for $10 off orders over $100. And again, I know Cleetus is all about obviously modifying all his cars, getting parts in some racing equipment, but what he really likes is how quick it gets here. Of course he does, right? He's all about speed, all about doing burnouts. I like the Freedom Fog. I love Spicy Spence breaking it down why the tire smoke is white. But we are moments away from just seeing some more burnouts here, the official Burnout Rivals. We have a dozen competitors here that are going to be fighting for another 7-foot-tall trophy. I'm Jared Dienda. Spicy Spence will be joining me up here in just a little bit, but thank you to Summit Racing Equipment. Again, if you want to order some parts from Summit Racing Equipment, guess what? I'm going to save you $10. Go ahead and orders over $100. Type in the code CLEETUS, and you can save $10 on orders over $100. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so as we are getting prepared here, that burnout box is getting all set up. As you can see the bicycle fence and all that. So, again, thank you so much. The sun is setting here at Freedom Factory, and it has been a hot one, but we're going to turn on some lights. We're going to bring out some lights here so you can definitely see all the action. I love that Vaughn Gittin Jr. ran over Cleetus's hood. You saw Cleetus in his freestyle drift. He threw his hood off because it's only customary. All of his vehicles don't have hoods. They're sans the hood, so you can see the heart of the beast, the weapon of mass destruction. So let's go and get rid of the hood on Donnie, and then Vaughn just insult to injury, runs over it in his freestyle drift session. So pretty awesome. Thank you all the fans for tuning in. Freedom Factory, Burnout Rivals, Summit Racing Equipment. Thank you so much for Summit for sponsoring this awesome, very unique event in just interesting times right now, doing all the quarantine and all that stuff right now. This is just a change of pace, literally and figuratively, putting smiles on faces. So we'll take another short break. When we come back, we're just moments away from seeing some more tires being burnt here at Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals at Freedom Factory.
It's a little like deja vu. Decades ago, you made your classic car better than it came from the factory. Now, you're doing it again. And like before, Summit Racing is there with the parts to improve performance, like air intakes, exhaust kits, suspension parts, big brake kits, and more. We have exactly what you need for cars from yesterday and today. Order now at summitracing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
All right, you can see Freedom Factory Frank there waving in the wind here at Freedom Factory. So we're going to get all the cars parked out there too, which should be pretty rad during this Burnout Rival competition. Cleetus has done such a great job over the years. America, hell yeah, brother. As just building up his YouTube channel. Thank you for everybody for watching and tuning in. You will get to vote, as you did previously, for the grudge match between Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Chelsea Denofa, the RTR grudge match. Chelsea Denofa, the victor in that 3-time battle. And then in the freestyle drift, Chelsea Denofa, he's got 14 feet of trophies he's got to take home now. I don't know how he's going to fit that in the overhead bin when he goes back home all the way to the West Coast. We'll see. Might have to cut it in half and put it in a bag and then reassemble it or something, or it might just go on the Fun Haver Tour rig for the season. But definitely bragging rights, man. This is a historic event at a now iconic track, formerly DeSoto Raceway, and now under the reign of the one, the only Cleetus McFarland. I appreciate him for having me out here, having announced a Pro Formula Drift event since October of last year. The modified schedule for Formula Drift now being pushed to September. So that's why Vaughn and Chelsea definitely wanted to make their way out here. And again, there's some unique vehicles in this Burnout Rivals competition. I'm really excited to show you guys the variety of vehicles that are out here. So it should be absolutely awesome. All right, so we are getting prepped. Getting prepped for the Burnout competition. You can see our safety crew putting the fire extinguishers over there. Again, we saw a little bit of fire spring up a couple times already. All right, now the Summit Racing Equipment halftime burnout. Now, again, Cleetus is all about getting the parts, but about getting them quickly. So, Cleetus and his team built kind of the ultimate freedom delivery van. So, behind the wheel, looks like we got Spicy Spence in the one-of-a-kind Summit Racing Equipment burnout machine. It's all about quick deliveries, getting the right parts, and again, type in Cleetus to save yourself $10 on orders over $100. You never know. Might be delivered in this van. Now it's got a little love tap from Chelsea to Nofa. Cleetus says, you know what? Go ahead. And you can see a little bit of purple on the side of this van. It looks like Spicy Spence and Cleetus are in this van. So here we go. Our Summit Racing Equipment halftime burnout competition. Oh, looks like the doors are already open, ready to make a special delivery here. The Freedom Delivery Van. When I called Cleetus the other day, he said, oh, I got to dyno this van real quick. Hold on. All right. So the door is open and ready to deliver some freedom. Light them up. And there we go. Of course we're going to have the Summit Racing Equipment van do a smoky burnout. Spicy Spence. Oh, looks like you might not get your parts. Dropping out the boxes, making some deliveries, not only of some tire smoke, but of some parts. Again, oh, looks like, oh, he slaps the wall. Slaps the wall, slaps the door. Love taps, boxes going everywhere. The Summit Racing Equipment Freedom Delivery Van. Hell yeah, brother. That's the saying, and he's living it up right now. Doing it for Dale and doing it for Summit Racing Equipment. Pin it to win it. Atta boy. Spence, not just an announcer, he can throw down. And this is just a teaser of things to come. Look at that. Up, looks slapping the wall once again. Up, closing the door. Ooh, boy. He's getting rowdy. More deliveries being made. Cleetus getting hyped in the shotgun. Oh, is he going to blow him? Roast them till they're cooked. Baked fresh daily. Here we go. He's standing on it. I think he's going to go until they pop. You hear that? That is freedom ringing here. Using all this skid pad. Oh, there's still some tire, man. They're rolling. Oh, he bashed that thing in. Make some noise. CLEETUS, McFarland, and Spicy Spence. Spence getting hyped. Loving it. Absolutely savage. Oh, man, look at that. CLEETUS checking out the damage. Oh, man, your parts. Your parts, man. Oh, dude. All right, so the Summit Racing Equipment Freedom Delivery Van delivers definitely some Freedom Fog. Oh, don't know if that door is going to close. When we started the day, that thing was mint. Chelsea Denofa did a little hate tap to it. Oh, what are these guys doing? Changing positions. Oh, looks like CLEETUS. He might burn it down. As Spicy Spence, Spicy LZ exits stage left. And the Summit Racing Equipment Delivery Van keeps going. He's still going to roll it all the way back. Man, these tires just don't want to give up. And there it is as he exits out. And that is just a shape of things to come here in that burnout box. Awesome job by CLEETUS McFarland, but Spicy Spence behind the wheel as they entered into the Coliseum that is Freedom Factory. All right. So he's parking that. You can see the trophy wall there, the step and repeat. All right. Oh, look at this. We got the mystery machine here. Now, this is a unique, very unique van.
What's going on, guys? Listen up. I gotta freaking say, that's some true untraditional advertising. When we talked Summit Racing about helping out with the Burnout Rivals, we said, look, this has got to be cool, fun, and awesome and exciting. And they were like, what do you got? We said, we need a Summit Racing Freedom Delivery Burnout Van. And they just said, hell yeah. And now we got it. So, oh man, just had a blast riding with Spence. He's such a great burnout driver. I was working the nitrous for him because it's just on a random cord in the footwell of the van. But a beautiful job. I mean, James built that thing in a day. He just welded the diff, threw a nitrous kit on it, took the rear brakes off, and it was ready to go. But boys, I'm fired up. I am absolutely fired up. So far, this has been incredibly fun, and thank you all at home for the support. I do want to apologize for the voting issues. For those of you who did not get a chance to vote, I sincerely do apologize. We're always working on improving our systems here. This is only our second ever pay-per-view. A lot of people are on their 1,000th pay-per-view when you see those perfect quality streams, and I would love to get to that one day, but this is the CLEETUS McFarland show, and you guys know how sketchy things can be. But sorry about the voting. I know some of you did get the votes, a lot of you didn't, and it's unfortunate. But we'll be back next time. We'll make sure we improve on it. I think we improved on a lot of things with this this new stream, and just really hoping to step it up every time we do it for you guys. And with your support, we're able to do that. So thanks so much. But are we ready for some burnouts? Hope you guys are ready for some freaking burnouts. The way this will work is the voting. We'll have a 1 through 5, just like the freestyle drift. You will vote on each contestant, and we are starting things off with Cooper in our rotary-powered mystery machine.
Right on. Thank you so much, CLEETUS. That rotary-powered mystery machine, this is a unique, and you can see that. It's got the steel wheels out back. So before we go into it, let's learn some more here about our Burnout Rivals competition here at the Freedom Factory. Thank you to Summit Racing Equipment, the Freedom Delivery Van. Spicy Spence joins me back up here in the booth. But again, Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals. Let's find out more. Again, you, the fans, get to decide out of these dozen vehicles, these dozen drivers, who has the best burnout. So, again, we'll take a short break. When we come back, Burnout Rivals, it's on, baby, here at Freedom Factory.
Freedom Factory, hell yeah, brother!
Creating unnecessary tire wear seems to be the rite of passage of freedom havers and gearheads around the globe.
and you want to join in on the fun. But what are the tools of the trade required to shred rubber? Well, brother, you've come to the right place. Here are the ingredients to turn a meek and weak machine into the spiciest tire shredding smoke monster in the cul-de-sac. You'll need a badass engine with tons of horsepower and all the torque, for all the obvious reasons. Ever since the dawn of the automobile, humans wanted more and more power. Why did they want this power? To perform spicy, smoky burnouts, of course. Rear-wheel drive cars are generally the spiciest to do burnouts in. Cars and trucks with rear-wheel drive tend to have the strongest drivetrains and generally, well, they're the most fun to do burnouts in. The key to the burnout is having more power than traction. Rear-wheel drive cars and trucks are burnout naturals from the start because they're equipped with heavy engines up front and very little weight over the rear axle. To spice it up, add in 500 pounds of torque and a little bit of water and a crowd of all your friends egging you on to make bad decisions, and it's bye-bye rear tires. Regarding the transmission, who needs those? It's easiest to do in a manual, but an automatic will certainly work. Now for the best effect, street tires are also desirable. They're gonna have a smoother surface which gives you all that smoke to impress the ladies. Traction? Psh, enemy up front. So narrow tires that are inflated to the proper air pressure are gonna give you that better burnout smoke than some wide tires. And tell you what, pro spicy tip of the day, try changing your tires. The worse your tires are, the easier it is to make them spin. Plus, they smoke easier and you will not ruin your good tires. Burning off the remaining rubber is a perfect send-off for these tires. Be careful attempting burnouts on tires without any tread though, because if you burn those bad boys down too low, you're gonna have a bad day.
Oh, yeah, this is it. And we are about to see our first competitor of the dozen. Now, you've seen this vehicle before in person. I've never seen it before in person, but this thing is awesome. Rotary-powered mystery machine, and you got to love the steel wheels up back. I like the sports science breakdown of the burnout on what you and Cleetus did. I saw you out there, man. You were lighting it up, Spence.
Yeah, I had to get after it. I got me a little taste of some smoky rubber. I was trying to deliver some parts for the Summit Racing van there.
You dropped them all at the back, dude. You didn't deliver anything other than a smoky burnout.
Guys, our orders are about a week behind on that, but it looks like Cooper in the mystery van is getting fired up, starting those tires. He's got Scooby-Doo riding shotgun, the door wide open to get as much ventilation to that rotary motor there. Tons of tire smoke coming in. He's got that stance. He's got a much larger wheel on it this time than he did at the Houston Cleetus cars. A decent tip in, flipping that thing sideways, getting the speed good. He needs to get that RPM back up. Oh, look, he's running over my parts boxes.
Oh, man.
There he goes. Oh, we're getting close to a wall tap there.
Yeah, that thing looks, when he whips that thing around, you know, you see that in Australia and in New Zealand when they whip it around. This thing looks like it's going to tip over.
Yeah, it's got a very, very small center mass there, so it can spin like a top pretty easily and get out of control. He's getting some good tire smoke, folks. Don't forget, everybody's going to be voting on these, so keep an eye out, see what you like, see their use of the pad, how much tire smoke, wall taps. We want to see a lot of craziness out there.
Yep, so keep the chat going, but of course the vote, that 7-foot trophy. Chelsea Denofa has 14 feet of trophy right now. He's got 2 of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Fortunately, he can't answer this competition, though. Or
yes.
no.
Oh, a wall tap!
Oh,
He
look
broke
at that.
the window, shattered the back window on the mystery machine by hitting that wall, moving that concrete barricade. Pretty good. Wow, he's almost getting 360s out of that thing. Banging the walls off this thing.
Dude, and there's still a minute left. A minute left. You can see how hyped Cleetus is getting. Oh, man. Look at, dude, this thing earlier today, it looked nice. Like, there were a few burnouts, but now this thing is getting drawn on.
This is awesome. It's like a free draw class in grade school. Color inside the lines, outside the lines. No penalties here, brother. This is the Freedom Factory.
Oh, let's throw up the horns.
Cooper Bogetti getting after it. He's bouncing that rig off the limiter.
Yo.
Look at all of his friends cheering him on.
That's it.
Right
You can
there.
see Taylor Ray getting hyped for him.
Wow.
25 seconds left still. A lot of tires still being burned. We haven't seen anybody pop them outside of LZ. He even tried to pop that last final tire, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge to pop the tires.
Oh, he's bucking. Look, he's bucking, man.
He's feathering, he's two-pedaling the pedals right now with the left foot on the brake to control his speed and then the right foot on the throttle. Looks like he's tight in that corner. Is he going to get hung up? Nope. In a tiny mystery machine, that thing is like a fortune cookie. You can flick it around. You never know which way's the front. It's hard to tell.
Right. Only reason you can tell is because it's
All
stink
right.
bugged, man. But yeah, he's getting those steel wheels going,
It
man.
looks like he is out of time. He timed out at the zeros there, but he's still going because, well, let's just see these tires pop. I think that's what Cooper's getting after.
He's trying. He's trying to get him to pop. Good rotation there.
You know, Jared, I'm beginning to think, I don't know if the weight of the vehicle's enough to put enough
Right.
pressure on those tires. It's probably it might be a marathon burnout at
He's
this
like
rate.
a little skeeter just kind of dancing on the surface of the water.
Yeah, I think we're starting to hear some cord. The smoke has definitely gone down in volume, potentially because they're getting down off the tread, down to that wire. Which, if he gets through that wire, we should see those things pop here pretty soon.
Yeah, he's going for bonus points here.
I'm wondering if he'll just try to flip it. Oh,
we're hearing that. You can hear the scraping.
Oh yeah.
You're familiar with this sound.
Yeah.
I've never blown up a set of tires.
You've never popped a set?
I never have.
Oh man, we got to get you out here, Jared. When you come back to the Freedom Factory, you're going to be out here. You're going to get you a Crown Vic of your own. So you're going to blow the doors off, get size, and pop some tires, man.
I'm with it.
Well, we have well exceeded the 2-minute interval for Cooper Gittin. It looks
like a SpongeBob
we are
episode.
seeing some fluid leak out onto the plaid, guys. He definitely has the radiator has popped. And you see a little bit of steam mixed with some smoke there. Dang, he's having some water problems. You can see it glistening off the top of the burnout pad there. He's definitely let the water go. He's just not giving up.
No.
Scooby-Doo and him are trying to solve some mysteries, and the mystery at hand is how long can the tire smoke?
Oh, they will not. They're begging for it, man. Holy cow! I feel like we got Rick rolled here, but it was Cooper rolled. He needs a push. Cleetus, down to you, buddy.
Cooper Gittin with hit hands down. Look at the broken window. Cooper Gittin with hands down his best burnout he has ever done. We got new wheels, tires, 10,500 RPM limiter. I am so proud of that burnout. Like, Cooper, I am so proud of you. I know you're gonna watch this later. That was beautiful. You 3-wheeled the van. We've talked about it, and you just went out and sent it. Guys, vote for Cooper below. Lock in your votes 1 through 5. Up next, we have Motion Raceworks, driven by Doug at Motion Raceworks. That has Ruby's old engine in it. This is the Bald Regal. The Bald Regal, boys. Let's pull it up. Come on, brother. Motion Raceworks, they make amazing drag racing parts. We use them on all of our cars. And just very, they lead the pace, man. They make great parts when there's problems for racers. Racers come to them like, hey, this is an issue I see. Motion Raceworks takes really good care of that. And today they're out here in the Bald Regal with a lot of Motion Raceworks parts on it, and they're going to rip it.
What do you know about this Bald Regal, man? This thing is absolutely
So the Bald Regal
bonkers.
is
It looks
the
awesome.
brainchild. The Bald Regal, Jared, is the brainchild of Doug, who's the owner of Motion Works Racing. So you see him there with his companion and confidant riding shotgun. When he was in this last video just a few weeks ago, or less than a week ago, he blew up the motor, Jared, because it had over 600,000 miles, and they slapped a turbo on it.
Ladies and gents, we're standing here with Senior Spaghetti. I was just telling the people at home, that was hands down the best burnout you have done. The most
Never done a burnout like that.
Dude, so good.
New tires, new wheels, it just ripped.
High rev limiter, dude. Incredible. You blew out your back window. I don't know if you know. Amazing. I don't know if it was Scooby riding with you or what, but it was just so good, man. You shredded. By the way, incredible tires. We bought those off of Amazon.
They didn't pop. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to pop.
Yeah, guys, vote for Coop. Literally incredible, dude. Yeah. Well freaking done. All right, guys. Bald Regal coming up.
He is just as impressed as we are. He didn't even know he broke that back window. It looked like he was just as shocked. I think I did see that.
I wonder why it was like venting out, like, the smoke was leaving, no problem.
Wow. But that really was, though, if you hadn't seen one of his burnouts before, that was a pretty impressive one. Last time he had the same size tires on the front as he did on the rear, and they popped in probably 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's why he bought those ones off Amazon. Guys, we got the Bald Regal starting up. You see that massive air cleaner up front.
The tractor flaps get me. I mean, just look at all the appendages sticking out of the hood from the.
Oh, look at
that.
Look at them there. And then that white part, you guys, you see that? That's actually from a CTSV. That is a supercharger off a CTSV. One other pro tip, Jared.
Yeah.
He flex sealed the entire inside of the car. White flex seal floor.
But wait, there's more. Flex seal.
Yeah, nothing's getting out for it. Wow, that's some tire smoke.
Bald Regal right out of the gate, already going for it. Oh, it kind of shuts it down. Let's see if he can pin it to win it. He's got more of that whip style, huh? Is this what you should expect from Bald Regal?
Yeah, I think the longer wheelbase is what you're looking for to get that sort of whipping momentum there. Wow, those tractor flaps are sending the smoke straight up into the air. I hope you guys can hear that thing rip, because she sounds like a monster with those tractor flap zoomies coming straight up. He's using a good amount of the pad. That's a lot more smoke than we were seeing just a minute ago.
Yeah, this is a lot of smoke. You cannot even see the Bald Regal. This gets very difficult. Oh, looks like he can't even see him. Oh, he has to back it up. Might have hit the wall there. He got blinded by not the light, but the smoke.
Yeah. Now, guys, putting it in reverse, it's all up to you guys, the judges at home, to vote. But we're looking for consistent tire smoke, good use of the pad, and then just all-around freedom. Wall tabs, backflips, you name it. If they see it, if we got it, we're voting on it. Bouncing off the rev limiter.
Yeah, he is absolutely mashing the throttle. You can hear him kind of having to back off, though. You know, with Cooper earlier in the van, in the rotary van, he just pinned it, man. He zip-tied that gas pedal down, and we're hearing, having to back off. Oh, look, here we go. Now we're standing.
Let's watch this baby sing.
Stand and salute. Here we go, the Bald Regal. And I proudly stand up.
He's got 30 seconds left, but it looks like they're maybe having some car trouble. Oh, back in
Nope.
it.
Nope, not the case.
Wow, off the limiter.
Oh!
We had that right back tire pop.
Dude, the pinata tire explodes. No candy, but freedom rings here with the Bald Regal. Well done. Doug Cook lived up to his name. He cooked the tires, man. Atta boy.
Let's go. What do you think, brother? Rebuilt this thing yesterday using Ruby's old engine. Dude. It sounds like the engine's fine. Is the engine up? Oh, yeah, engine's fine. Dude, good job, man. Shout out to Motion Raceworks' brother, Andy, man. You got, were you tuning in there? Hold on, let's get a shot in here. He's got data. Oh, he's checking his data. Oh, we can't see the data. Hold on, top secret information. The Bald Regal on its first ever competition. Guys, vote below 1 through 5. What you think of Doug in the Motion Raceworks car? Beautiful, dude. That was so sick. First tire pop. Did you?
All right, guys, you heard from CLEETUS at the Burnout Pit giving us the live update. Jared, what do you think? This is being your first event like this you're attending.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a first for a lot of people that are tuning in. They don't know what to expect. I love it. I mean, obviously, everybody loves a burnout. Anybody that's into cars at all, or not even into cars, that's the first thing you want to do. If you get a rental car, if you get a race car, you just want to do a burnout. So something like this is awesome, but collectively, overall, it's just ramped up. From drifting, precision driving, right, from Vaughn and Chelsea, then into freestyle drift. You got to shred out there in that Freedom Delivery van, and now just light them up till they explode, man. Safety is our number one priority. Obviously, want to make sure everybody's safe. But, man, we still have 10 more drivers. So we've only gone 2 in. We got a dozen drivers, a baker's dozen. Speaking of baking, they're baking tires. Mr. Cook, I mean, all these metaphors here. You got to throw them out there. So Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals. Remember, if you order $100 in parts, let's save you $10. So type in CLEETUS, save $10 on orders over $100 at Summit Racing Equipment. Act now. Thank you to CLEETUS and, of course, Summit Racing Equipment. We're standing up, man. We're stretching it out. We're stretching it out. We're getting hyped.
Too much
Getting
energy
hyped.
to sit down.
Oh,
So
man.
we got your boy.
Let's go.
We got Jared Deanda and myself, Spicy Spence, bringing you guys the action. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Get the snacks. Go to the fridge. More popcorn, hot dogs. I don't care what you're snacking on.
Popcorn and hot dogs?
As long as it's not good and plenty's.
Okay. Oh, yeah. God. Black licorice. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding.
All
No
right,
black
guys.
licorice.
Our next driver.
Vargas.
The Vargas brothers. One of the Vargas brothers. We got Mike coming up first. This is a rotary-powered machine. Watch him bounce it off the limiter. He really knows how to drive, guys.
All right, so some call it the FA, some call it the FB. Regardless, this rotary-powered machine. Oh, he's firing, dude. He's firing. He's feeling it. This thing's gonna. I think he's gonna put the hammer down right now.
Wow, do you guys hear that backfire, that two-stepping off that rev limiter? That's that popping and sounding you're hearing. This is the same motor platform that you guys saw in the Mystery Machine of Cooper's car. So that's why they sound very similar. They all run on race gas, and these boys build these things up to have 500, 600, 700 horsepower, turbo-powered as well.
Love it. Here we go. So, again, we do have two of the Vargas brothers here. We have Mike and John. They are both competing here in this Burnout Rivals competition, the Burnout Battle. Keeping it nice and clean there, but then, yeah, you hear that two-step popping and cracking.
We're coming up on a minute 10. He's using a good amount of the pad, doing some nice circles, some tighter ones as well. I'm seeing some decent smoke. What do you guys think at home? Don't forget, exit full screen, vote down below for the very first Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals competition here live at the Freedom Factory in Bradenton, Florida.
Mike Vargas throwing it down, still just sub 1 minute left. Sub 1 minute left. Is he going to leave a lasting impression not only on the course here, yes, at Freedom Factory, but you, the fans at home? Sounds like Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, pop as he keeps it going. 35 seconds left.
Team Vargas, more like Team No Lift.
Dude, yeah, he is
in it.
Pin it to win it.
He got into that corner. That was the first person to kind of slide in that corner.
Came to a halt here. 20.
We got some smoke coming
22
from under
seconds.
The hood.
Oh, boy.
Looks like that rotary-powered machine got a little hot to
Dude,
trot.
he pulled on his wankle a little too hard and exploded. All right.
Wow. All right.
Let's go down to Cleetus. Let's go down to Cleetus.
Mike Vargas, folks. Absolutely ripping it, dude. Look at the coolant just blowing out of the hood as he drives to park it. His rotary did, in fact, drive off the pad. I mean, who's to say? He might have done a little better than Coop. Hard to say. You guys take those factors into account with your voting. He did not blow the tires, but, I mean, ooh, big fireball. He is a great ripper, man. He gets in those corners. He drives the walls. And you can just tell the whole time all he wants to do is go up a gear. So, great job from Mike Vargas. But up next, we have a former CLEETUS and Cars Burnout champion. So you guys know our event, CLEETUS and Cars. This is Maddie Lewis. She has won in her Mustang before, and just a killer driver. I knew we had to call her when we were doing this because she's just down to rip. So she's out here with her Mustang. Let's see what Maddie can do.
Guys, thanks you, Garrett, for giving the introduction. We have a reigning champ, a coming back champ. She's back to try to see if she can clinch a victory again, Jared, in that Mustang. Tell us about that Mustang.
Yeah, the S197, Vaughn Gittin Jr. used to compete in drifting in one of these chassis here. Older body style of the Ford Mustang, not like the current ones that Vaughn and Chelsea are running, but still very capable machine. And like I said, what I heard in that intro about smoking and doing burnouts and all that stuff is like, tires, press the ladies. Well, she's trying to press the dudes, man. This is a machine. And I saw some things go down in the pit when they were tuning this thing to come in here, and she might have some special surprises for us as well. So, Maddie, let's see what you got. Again, reigning champion at a previous CLEETUS and Cars, Maddie Lewis in this Mustang GT. And this is only number 4 of 12 of this Burnout Rivals competition. Again, brought to you all exclusively by Summit Racing Equipment.
Guys, don't forget to vote. Your votes are very needed in this 2-minute burnout challenge. It looks like she's just getting started. The car pitching a little bit left there. I guess she's spicing it up before she gets in the pit, but it looks like she's getting those bad boys hot. She's ready to get those things in there. There she goes. She's getting that entry.
All right, here we go. So there's her handle, S197_chick. So here we go. Maddie bringing it into the burnout box. You got to think some rubber's being laid down there, so that might play a factor here, getting some more grip. The temperature's going to drop.
Yep, she's bouncing off the limiter, but
she slaps the base big time.
And another impact on the front.
Maddie Lewis grips up. You can see that back left corner taking out the taillight. So the grip might have come into play, or I don't know.
I got to stick up for my girl Maddie, though, because we did do test and tunes earlier, and she went out there and put an entire tire on that pad. So it looked like there might have been more than just some driving issues here. There was definitely some difficulty getting the car up to power and getting those tires broken loose. So we got the safety crew there making sure that she is okay. And I think she is. We don't see anything, rushing out of the car or anything like that. But dang, that's an unfortunate opener there.
Yeah, so maybe just a little bit of pride here, damage, and obviously a little bit of the vehicle, but glad she's okay. Yeah, it didn't sound 100%. When she started, it sounded sputtering a little bit.
Yeah, it did. There could have been a plug wire issue. Maybe we weren't getting all cylinders to do their job, but there definitely wasn't something going correct with the Mustang out of the gate.
All right, hood's closed. And check out that trunk. Trunk might be jammed closed. She slapped that wall pretty good, so.
Yeah, she did a double tap there. That back kind of pitched that front end in towards the next wall there, and she was unable to steer out of it just because of the close proximity of the burnout pad.
All right, you can see again her Instagram handle there. Be sure to check her out, S197_chick. Bottle Buddies, a source for everything nitrous.
With the American Freedom Flag air freshener. At least it smells good in that car. I'll tell you that right now.
All right, so we'll see if she might just say, "Hey, fire back up. Let's go." I mean, you already did some damage. Oh,
whoa! What was that?
Whoa, are those?
There's
what's going
something
on here?
coming. There's smoke coming from the trunk of the
she's
car.
Not doing burnouts.
But she. Oh no! We got a fireworks show, folks.
Show.
Folks, we have Roman candles lighting out the back
you know
of
what? That's the spirit. That's the spirit right there. Look at that.
There we go. Freedom
Frank flying the flag. Fireworks. The sun is setting. Holy
and
cow.
the rocket's red glare.
Oh, man.
I love it. Well,
Yep.
Good job, Maddie. We're sorry that your vehicle wasn't operating at full capacity, but you really didn't get out of the car until you had everything done that you could do. But it looks like we're going to get some guys out there to kind of help push her off now. All right, we're going to CLEETUS.
They tried a bunch of new things to make the car shoot big fireballs, and you could hear early on she was giving it throttle, but the car just wasn't reacting. So I know she's bummed, but we love Maddie, and we're definitely going to have her back. She's a phenomenal driver, just had an unfortunate run of events today. It's no different than us being in Australia in front of a massive crowd and crashing toast and blowing up the motor in 10 seconds. You know, it happens to everybody. So Maddie had a tough run today, but, we love her. We're definitely going to have her back.
Well, man, yeah, I mean, we both heard it right out of the gate. It sounded a little popcorny and just was not running 100%. Unfortunate, but like CLEETUS said, man, it's those things happen, those scenarios happen. So we're moving on from Maddie. Next up, we got Jeremy from Faster Proms. This thing, 1,000 horsepower Caprice?
Easily.
Is that what's up?
You got it. So in the front of that, we have a CTSV supercharged motor there.
Yo.
If you guys absolutely know Jeremy Faster Proms. Him and Garrett got their shop together. They both work out of the same space. They're big dyno buddies. Jeremy's always been helping the team get their cars.
Okay, let's get on with it.
I expect to see a lot from Jeremy. He's a great driver and a terrific drifter as well.
Actions speak louder than words. Just shut up, Spence. Let the car do the talking.
Done.
Here we go. 1,000 horsepower Caprice, looking like one of the interceptors out there, but this thing is rowdy. Let's go. Using all that skid pad, man.
Yeah, he's got great control of the space. He's definitely known for a wall tapper too. As you can see, he's already got some damage. That was not from today. That's from months past. So he's got that thing ripping good. Good tire smoke. Some good spins there.
Yeah, they showed up and they had saran wrap over the back window because it doesn't have a back window, so if it rained or something like that. So they took it out just so the smoke could get cleared out from the cockpit, right?
Wow, you're absolutely right. There's some good smoke there almost in that shot. All you can see is the tail light. So looks like he's going to try to disappear, try to pull a little Merlin act, a little magicianry.
There you go.
Try to act like a wizard in here and disappear, guys.
I call it the Houdini or the David Copperfield. Oh, look, CLEETUS getting hyped. The Vaughn crew down there, the RTR team, they're getting hyped as well. Hopefully you guys are at home. Remember, is this the best? Smash the button. You get to vote. You get to decide. Oh, we're seeing some fire.
Fireballs.
Woo!
Guys, this also has
Hadouken.
methanol injection. He's got a lot of fuel enrichment on the D-cell, so when he backs off the throttle, that's that fireball coming out right there.
We're seeing the horns here.
Look at that. He
from
wrote
the fans.
Faster Proms landscaping on the side. Jared, if you didn't see, they were drifting this week, and he cleaned out a nice corner of the grass.
Oh.
It's one of the thumbnails of the videos, but that's probably the inside joke he got going
awesome.
there.
Faster Proms landscaping. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Here we go. Can he blow him up? We saw Doug pop him earlier. Vargas, he had to retire 20 seconds earlier. Matty goes into the wall. And here we go with Jeremy and the Faster Proms landscaping vehicle, Caprice. More fire, bro.
Guys, our pad is starting to look. We got our first tire right there. He's got one more to go. Let's see if he can send it.
5,
Oh,
3, 2,
we're almost out of time.
1.
And
Make some noise.
Driving off the pad, I think this is one of our first that's going to drive off. I mean, Cooper drove off as well.
The fireballs are gorgeous. All right, go park her up, brother. Jeremy from Faster Proms. Oh my, oh my. Almost lit my leg hair on fire. Arguably one of the hardest rips of the night from Jeremy at Faster Proms, dude. That guy, we had to really spend some time convincing Jeremy to bring the Caprice out, Uncle Sam, but he did an absolutely good job. Check out the voting below. Drop what you think on Jeremy's run. But guys, up next, we have RG from 316 Speed in his twin turbo Liberty Walk Lamborghini.
Yo, great looking car, but this thing can perform as well. He's from here in Florida. I had the pleasure of going to their shop. We shot a Snap-on Tools video with him, and RG, definitely quiet, soft-spoken guy, but this car speaks louder than words because this thing's bonkers.
Yeah, and we're not talking just the paint job. We're talking the sound, the smoke, everything it's capable of. We got our track official right there, Alan, giving him the green light. We got RG from 316 Speed doing burnouts for Christ. That's their slogan.
Yep.
They've been running with it from day one.
When you look out the back end of it, they took off the front bumper so you could see the craft work of Mr. Charlie Turbos and Man Cobra here in Florida. Here we go, 316 Speed. This twin turbo Lambo. Let's see if it can throw down. Probably one of the most expensive vehicles, if not for sure, it's the most expensive vehicle doing the burnout competition here at Summit Racing Equipment. Burnout Rivals 316 Speed, lighten up those Toyo tires.
There's that tire smoke we're looking for. Like you said, speaking of most expensive car, I think the turbo kit alone is more expensive than any car I have in my garage. Titanium welded exhaust pipes. The thing is gorgeous up close and from far, and definitely a good looking rig.
Yeah, that's what's crazy is like taking a piece of art like this and then just absolutely hammering on it and just, DGAF, man, just go for it.
It's not every day you get to see a several $100,000 car do its thing.
Okay, he was flirting with that wall there. Maybe he got a little puckered up there and might have eaten some seat with his rear end. All right, so here's RG. Looks like
he's getting repositioned.
Yeah, repositioned. Still a minute left, man. A lot of tire to be smoked.
Okay, there he goes.
Up, comes to a halt. This is not an easy vehicle to do. I mean, you got to figure like a pendulum. You got that rear-mounted engine. You got the rear-wheel drive. So it's it's going to really swing around as opposed to when we kick things off. With Cooper and that rotary van, like you said, the engine there in the middle it can spin like a top. This thing gets really All
right, guys, let's go back down to Garrett, and we're going to see what was going on with the 316 Speed Lambo.
Not easy to get my boy from RG to come out here and send it. And he brought out a twin turbo Lamborghini, so, that's just impressive in and of itself to have a $250,000 car on the burnout pad. It's probably worth all the other burnout cars combined, but RG from 316 Speed, the guy who helped us pour this very burnout pad and the asphalt surrounding the track out here with a twin turbo Liberty Walk Lambo, absolutely ripping that thing. So it sounded like the car got a little bit unhappy, but I mean, what do you expect when it's a Lamborghini on its like 58th donut in fourth gear? So shout out to RG, absolutely tearing it up. Up next, we have another Vargas brother, and John is driving his FDR7. It's got a 20B in it, rotary. This thing is triple Dorito. So let's see how he does.
It's a little like deja vu. Decades ago, you made your classic car better than it came from the factory. Now you're doing it again. And like before, Summit Racing is there with the parts to improve performance, like air intakes, exhaust kits, suspension parts, big brake kits, and more. We have exactly what you need for cars from yesterday and today. Order now at summitracing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
Welcome back here, Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. We are officially halfway through the Dirty Dozen, and here's the other half. Here's the other Vargas brother, the right-hand drive, JDM, FD ARC-7. Like you said, the triple Dorito here. Let's see if the other Vargas brother can stay in the whole 2 minutes. This thing is popping. Holy cow, Spicy Spence. This is what I imagine you in vehicle form. Look at this, sleek, silky, smooth, low profile, and loud.
Yeah, loud is definitely a word that's been used to describe me for about as long as I could talk. Yeah, but this thing is bouncing off the limiter, popping, banging, like you said, Rice Krispie treats over here. We got some Snap Crackle Pop with some 2%. Get him some milk, folks.
Yeah, right?
Get in there, smoke it out, keep it up.
All right, so Vargas here throwing down the other Vargas brother. We saw him in the FB, and here's this beautiful FD.
We had
do we crack a
backfire
Dorito?
there.
No, he's back. He's back.
I think he opened another bag of Doritos.
Yep. Just Cool Ranch, man. Keeping it cool. Here we go. A minute left, halfway through this 2-minute allotment.
The fireballs.
I can feel, we're in a building, I can feel it in my chest.
Yeah, you guys, we can feel the pressure, concussion blast hitting us in the chest, vibrating the ground. We feel it in our toes. I hope you guys can feel it in your living room at home, because those fireballs are bouncing.
Look, you can see it coming out of the hood and the back end, man. He is firing. Oh, look at that little pirouette there. Oh, rock and roll ballet. It's so beautiful. Yo, is this your favorite? You get to decide. Who's going to win?
With 20 seconds left, let's see how he finishes it off. He's got some smoke coming from the front. It could be tire smoke from underneath or a little bit hot on that radiator there.
And that was the exact time that his brother retired actually as well. 20 seconds in. Still got 10 seconds. What do we got? John Vargas. Looks like he is going to exit stage left. Yeah, so him and his brother, man, they both retired with 20 seconds left. I don't know if it's in the family or what.
Yeah, guy went out there and gave it his all. That's what matters. Sounds like the car is getting unhappy. The rotaries, I mean, they all come in a different form. The Doritos, that time their cheese was flying off. Dude, guys, I have to report, we have no blown tires tonight. No blown tires. Let's go quick interview with JH and find out if he can pop some tires for us. Because, oh man, I mean, wow. He might even pop his engine. So, yesterday, Justin blew his transmission into 10 million pieces, took the tranny out of his mud truck and put it in this. So, Justin, can you please pop these tires?
That's my plan here. I haven't seen one tire pop yet.
Dude, I know. That's why I need you to pop them.
All right, brother.
Hey guys, we'll see JH out there.
All right, guys, JH Diesel had a terrific performance out in Houston CLEETUS and Cars just last year where he was bouncing that thing off the limiter. The best part about this is our first diesel-powered competitor. We're going to see black smoke coming out of the hood stack, and then we got the white smoke coming out of the tires.
Rolling coal.
With some speed.
Whoa! He got cocky coming in hot, man.
He
like
did.
you said, black, white smoke. Man, he is getting after it. Again, rolling coal. Are we going to see a tire pop?
I think if there anybody was going to be some saucy tire pops, it's going to be our guy, JH Diesel, formerly known as JH Who. What do we got going on?
Oh, something is up.
Oh, no. Another performance.
Stick it to the wall? Okay, what's going on here? Weird flex, but okay.
Guys, we're just along for the ride like you are at home. Looks like he's having some trouble getting the tires to break loose.
Yeah, those things are not moving, man. Oh,
dang!
A whole lot of
think
smoke,
he's got
but no smoke out the back, just out the hood.
Oh, then we start to see a little bit of lightening up of that smoke there. We could have a little bit of blow by. Let's go down to Garrett, see if there's an issue.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Here we go, brother. Grab another gear, Gary. Come on. Here we go. Now we got JH
With
Diesel.
1 minute left, now we're seeing the JH Who Diesel 4x4 truck. Like, look at that.
Yo.
Jared, that is an intense volume of smoke, black and white.
You can see the diesel stack just blowing that, rolling coal, and then the white smoke kicking out back. Oh, boy. What do we got now? JH Diesel, 35 seconds left. He was claiming a tire pop.
Yeah, he's coming off of a victory from CLEETUS. If you guys remember, he was our first place finisher, but it looks like he's going to show up a few sandwiches short of a picnic this evening in the Burnout Rivals competition.
Yeah, I got a humble sandwich for sure.
Yeah, that's
All right.
unfortunate.
15 seconds left.
What's he coming up with?
He's making a whole lot of smoke.
Yeah, the wrong color, though.
Yeah,
This is a
exactly.
white smoke competition.
Come on, bro.
Oh. Man, an unfortunate performance from JH Diesel.
Oh, man.
He had some small... Oh, we got a little reverse action here.
Is it going for bonus time, or what's going on here? There
Looks
we
like
go.
it's firing
There
back
we go.
up.
There we go. There we go.
We're getting it to bounce
Now
off
he's
that
getting after
limiter
it.
now.
Shifted into low. If he can stay on it, this could... That thing's getting some hop on that back right.
I think this is a no-lift program. He just has to stay in it because she's acting up a little bit, and it looks like he's figured that out now, too. I think he's pretty known for getting a good wall tap or two, so if he can keep the momentum up, I wouldn't put... Oh, and there was that pop.
Yep.
Might have been a charge pipe, Jared.
I think it was a charge pipe. I don't think that was a tire.
It. There's not many sounds like a charge pipe. All right, we're going to go down to CLEETUS for a little update from JH Who.
A challenging night of runs. Hey, listen, sometimes JH definitely blew a charge pipe. Faced with adversity, he did swap the transmission, but he blew a charge pipe. Man, the poor guy cannot catch a break, but he improves the burnout truck every single time he comes out. So we got to give it to our boy, JH Diesel. Hey, let's talk to him real quick. Sounds like you blew a charge pipe, brother.
I have no idea what just happened.
Man, hey, look, brand new engine, brand new setup, brand new tune, has no testing, so it's all good. We'll have you out next time, brother. All right, guys, let's hear what you got for JH. Put it in the voting below. Up next, we have Brent from PFI Speed. You guys might know him from the Boosted Boys YouTube channel. He's in the Bat Rod. This is hands down the sketchiest vehicle we have here tonight.
Guys, hold on to your armrest because Brent from PFI Speed is a loose cannon. He's showing back up from the Houston CLEETUS cars where he brought the same bat rod out.
Yeah, I saw this thing like pull up, and I was like, "What is that?" And then you see the engine. They call it the bat rod, and I cruise around back of it. I'm like, "Dude, that's a Honda CVCC." So this is like a little Honda, but is that twin turbo LS?
You got it, Jared. You hit the nail right on the head.
Wow.
You know your vehicles. You know them very well. That's why we had you in town to come help us announce this wild event.
My pleasure.
The wheel speed that he's able to get is impressive, though.
Whoa! Yeah! Here we go! Holy cow, you got it. Dude, this thing sounds like a war machine. This is out of Mad Max.
This is a Batman Gatling gun tire smoking rig right here. Listen to that. Look at the flames shooting out of the top.
Oh, he hits the wall, slaps it once, twice, slap it a base. Holy cow, he is going hard in the paint right now.
It's more of a wall ride than a wall tap.
Oh, is he sticking in the corner? He's sticking in the corner.
He's just going to
He
send
wants
it.
it, yeah!
He's putting it up on the wall and not lifting, just staying in there. Oh, he's getting out of the corner.
Oh, he climbed the wall. Yo!
Whoa!
He is leaving it all out on the track. Again, this PFI Speed deemed a bat rod. How does it feel? 10,000 horsepower running through your veins.
I think when James Bond asked for a smoke screen, this is what he had in mind. You can evade anybody in that amount of smoke right there. Look at him, just sending it. I think we're going to have a full tire popper on our hands.
Yo! You say James Bond, but it's the bat rod, so it's more of like, you want to see a burnout? I'll show you a burnout. Where is he? Where is he? Who's your daddy? What does he do? That was a merging of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Batman.
Come on. Go back to Batman. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Every Batmobile comes with 9mm bullets.
Oh man, is this your favorite? He is still no tire pop. Oh, we got sparks.
We got breaking through the concrete. Can we get a shot of those sparks? We got some heat coming out of that car.
This looks like a scene from Apocalypse Now. The smoke, the sunset. He's hyped. He's feeling
no
it.
hands.
No hands on the wheel.
Double
CLEETUS
fist
is
bump, Jared. Look at him. He's boxing. Like Rocky
Oh, we got
Balboa.
a tire down. Or is it? No, it's still
not even-
spinning.
Oh, it is spinning.
Oh.
It's sparking.
Is he on wheel? He's on wheel.
Did he break the outer wheel and it's the inner rim?
I think so.
Look at those header pipes.
Oh, they're glowing.
Red hot. These turbos are just sucking it in, pumping those flames out of those hood stacks.
Oh, man. Praise the Lord right now. Look at this.
No hands. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Coach, I'm open. Put me in.
Holy molten lava. Absolutely insane. If this is your favorite burnout, remember, you get to vote.
It's just another day at the office for Brent from BFI Speed, folks. I think you guys got to really hit the like button.
Whoa, he's down.
Wow,
he's down. I think that's a wrap, man. There's no more smoke. That's just metal on concrete.
No smoke, no time.
Oh!
Fireball. That's exactly what he was
Kaboom!
looking for.
Look, he's stoked.
He's impressed with himself.
Give it up, man.
Going down to Cleetus.
Brent from PFI Speed, the first guy to blow tires at the Burnout Rival. The tires! Oh, my, were you trying to blow the wheel too? Oh my gosh, Brent from PFI Speed not only destroying his tires, but every piece of audio equipment within 20 miles of this track. Let's hear it for Brent.
Guys, I'm not condoning bad behavior, but you got to get your friends and get something lined up like this, or head down to Florida or Houston for the next CLEETUS Cars event so you can get the live action, because this is awesome.
Yo, so incredible. Absolutely insane.
That was our first engulfing fireball, twin turbos, double wheel pops.
So there you see the action. You could see the RTR team down there trying to help out. Absolutely insane. I mean, this thing showed up, looks like it went through a fire, and now it literally just went. It deserved its stripes.
I think a fire, or maybe he called up Mad Max and said, hey, listen, do you have any leftover rigs, because I need something to get me through this apocalypse event.
Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all at home, hopefully you are enjoying this. This is what you paid for, and this is what you get, man. From top to bottom, just absolutely awesome, Spence. Like, and we still have some more show to go for sure. Again, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more drivers left, right? I mean,
Yeah, we got 5 drivers
Doug,
left.
LZ, Bad Chad, Vaughn, and Bruce.
Yeah, so we're going to see a few more drivers, guys. And then don't forget, we got more show for you.
Oh,
After that, we're going into the CLEETUS versus James, neighbor versus white trash, battle for the belt. This is truly a different class. So the idea was with the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals, Jared, was that we got to have the one for the competitors. But since CLEETUS wins his events, and since James was our victor at the last Burnout Rivals, we just got to see those two go head-to-head. Same thing, Chelsea and Vaughn, couple buddies, teammates.
Grudge match.
Yeah, exactly. This is a grudge match.
Grudge match. I haven't seen you put these on yet, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I got the Dale Earnhardt OGs.
Yeah, we haven't seen the bubble goggles yet. There they are.
Dale Earnhardt taught me how to block out the haters, and he passed these down through fan mail. This was some of the fan mail that came to on the CLEETUS McFarland channel. He has some of the best fans in the business. They're always sending him Dale Earnhardt memorabilia. Guys, thank you so much, Jared, for coming out and helping us out with this. We couldn't have done it without you. But, yeah, we're having a great time up here, bud. What do you think?
Absolutely insane. Thank you to all the fans for watching. Summit Racing, the exclusive sponsor of this Burnout Rivals. Remember, on orders over $100, save yourself $10. Type in CLEETUS. Save yourself some money. Get the parts there. Maybe even the Freedom delivery van will show up. Spencey, hopefully not driving, because I don't know if the parts will get there if he's driving it. So, but go to SummitRacingEquipment.com and check it out.
Side note.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt had a mustache, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he had these goggles?
Yeah.
You pretty much call me Spicy Earnhardt.
Spicy Earnhardt. There it is. The Spicy Intimidator.
Yeah, I got a few alter egos I'm bouncing through tonight.
you got
but
a lot.
I'm digging the look. I think this is my new jams.
I like it.
New jams.
Oh, man. So, what? 2 vehicles, 1 burnout box?
This is a
Is that what's going on
Frankenstein.
here?
This is a Frankenstein of a rig right here. Guys, the side-by-side blog, guys, I don't even need to introduce them. It looks like we have a Polaris 1 on a custom bed of a pickup truck. I'm not sure which one's going to be doing burnouts, or maybe it's both. This is impressive. They got some lit whips.
Oh, yeah.
Double Old Faithfuls, double American flags on there. He's lighting
Oh,
off.
he's doing the burnout in the side-by-side on the back?
Oh, my gosh. Wait. They have
What?
How do they have that set up?
So the side-by-side's doing a burnout with the banana, lighting them up.
There's a
Look at
banana
this.
driving the side-by-side?
This is bananas.
This is B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yes.
Yes, it's bananas. Wow. There's like 4 tires smoking?
There are 4 tires smoking, not all-wheel drive. There's 8 tires on track. 4 of them are doing burnouts. 2 on the bed.
2 on the tarmac.
What is going on?
Guys, this is something new. Remember, Freedom Factory, freedom to bend the rules. I mean, what rules, Jared? There aren't any.
Ain't no stinking rules here. Oh, man. The side-by-side blog boys showing up in grand fashion, strapping that thing down and whipping it here in the burnout box. There's still more than a minute left.
Wow, look at him really getting after it. What kind of truck is that? Is that an old Chevy?
Yeah, old Chevy.
Oh, a wall tap, more like a wall relocation.
Slam.
Slid that concrete.
You can see the shift light going off in the cockpit, and also those guys beating the beat like they're on the Jersey Shore up here. Burning right, burning on the back.
Wow.
Okay.
The throttle has to be linked between the 2 units.
Yeah, right?
There we are, trackside view.
I want to see him stick it to the wall, man.
I know, really just let it go.
Yep. I think that would be the technique. Stick it to the wall.
Look, he's got tractor flash.
Here we
zooming.
go. Look
there
at that.
It is.
Listen.
Here
we go. Sticking it to the wall.
You ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, baby. Here we go.
Get off your feet. Put your hands in the air. Side-by-side blog boys throwing it down. They got 15 seconds left, and they're giving it their all.
Let's go. Come on. Tell your grandma to watch. Get her in here. Oh, we got fire.
We got a little burst of flame there,
he said
folks.
Burning it right, and that's exactly what he's doing, man. Woo-wee. Cleetus, what's up?
Out here with the side-by-side blog. Let's get out here. Come on through. Come on through. I'll get your wires. Yes. Brother, a double burnout. We had the RS1. Oh, hey, stand back, stand back. Come on. Oh, live action. Rick, how do you feel? How do you feel about that burnout?
I'm feeling great, man. We drove 20 hours to get out here, dude. I think we put on a heck of a show for everybody, man. CF1 on the back burning right, dude. The OBS burning right, dude. Everybody's out here burning right, man. Great
Still on
ride.
fire. It is still burning right. Did you know you guys 3-wheeled multiple times?
Hey, man, that's a great feeling. I didn't know that, but I'm really glad you made me aware of that. That's
Really glad we decided to not put anyone in the RS1 and had the throttle cable super smart. Douglas, how do you feel?
I'm so jacked up, man. This is great. I love everything you guys do here. For everybody that's watching, thank you so much. This is absolute blast. You guys are killing it.
I cut you off.
No, thank everybody so much for watching this stuff, for putting on these events. We're having an absolute blast. This is killer. Wanted to pop some tires for you. Truck started on fire. Tough break. We'll get it next time.
Tough break, dude. Hey, shout out to the Side by Side Blog YouTube channel, also known as sidebysideblog.com. Lock your diff. These guys out here ripping, having a good time. And I gotta say, I love the tandem burnout. So if you want to vote for the Side by Side Blog guys, scroll down. You'll see the voting, and let them know what you think.
Right on. Thank you so much, Cleetus. Man, that was awesome. I love that, man. That throttle cable and just pin it to win it. 4 tires being smoked up. Don't go anywhere. We still have some more burnouts to just throw down here at the first ever, the one, the only Freedom Factory playing host to Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. Don't go anywhere. More tires to burn with me and Spicy Spence.
It's a little like deja vu. Decades ago, you made your classic car better than it came from the factory. Now, you're doing it again. And like before, Summit Racing is there with the parts to improve performance, like air intakes, exhaust kits, suspension parts, big brake kits, and more. We have exactly what you need for cars from yesterday and today. Order now at summitracing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
Boys and girls, welcome back to the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals competition. We have 4 more Burnout Rivals coming up next, Jared, and we're going to see some great drivers. We got Adam LZ on deck, And then in the hole, our boy Bad Chad, followed by yours truly, Vaughn Gittin, tires splitting, wig ripping Junior. All right, guys, we got a lot more in store for you after that, but wow, they're cleaning up the pad. They got that truck off.
Oh. We're ready. They're already getting ready to go. I'm excited about LZ's car. Have you seen this machine in person before?
I mean, I've seen it in person. It's another 350Z. He just did a drifting in the black 350Z where he did blow off the tires and he debeated one. But this rig right here, you guys are in for a real treat. If you haven't seen it before, twin turbo. You know what? You guys just got to watch. Jared, tell us about his car.
It's absolutely bonkers. He's blown it up before. He wanted to build as a drag car, and talking to Pat Gooden, he says basically this thing wants to kill him. You know what? First of all, let's go and throw it down to CLEETUS. CLEETUS sounds like he's pumped. He's excited about this one. CLEETUS, what's up?
Guys, we are down here on the burnout pad. Things are heating up. We've had some back-to-back incredible runs, and right now we're heading over to the Adam LZ. Chris, watch your step. There's a thing here. Okay, we're good. Unbelievable, man. Guys, can't tell you how much fun we've had today, and I hope you guys are having a really fun time at home too. It's surreal, man. The Freedom Factory has come so far, and now we're here doing events, and it just feels really good, man. It's like we can't do this stuff without you guys, so thank you for the support. Sincerely, the Summer Racing Burnout Rivals, freaking what a just crazy thing that it's turned into. But Adam LZ in Z-Roy, twin turbo 370 Nissan. Let's get a shot of that. Yeah, Adam, one of our favorite drift boys, Adam LZ, getting ready to rip. Let's send it.
Wow, thank you for that update, Garrett. That is going to be a spicy unit that we're about to see. That thing is nice looking. I don't know if we're going to see some wall taps out of this.
Yeah, but look under the hood. It's just like Iron Man. Look at it. You can see the pipes like flexing. Here we go. Again, he wanted to build this as a drag machine. Pat Gooden says, the car just wants to kill him every time he drives it. He blew this thing up. I love it, man. I think it's so cool. But he was kind of saying he doesn't have a standalone in it, so he's just got like the stock ECU. So basically, he doesn't have. He'd like to have a different rev limiter on it. Now it's just stock, so it's like ring. He'd like to just pin it, but I still think it's very impressive.
Yeah, I think we have a very, very good driver. My twin, my stunt double, Adam LZ1 behind the wheel.
Yours or your his? You claiming right now?
Listen, I'm Adam LZ2. We'll leave it at that. We're gonna see him use the whole pad though for sure. This guy's a great driver. He was unable to clinch a victory in the drifting freestyle, the Summit Racing Burnout drifting freestyle. But guys, we have him now going back for it again against 13 other competitors trying to take home a W today. Guys, don't forget, vote down below. Look at that smoke go.
Yeah, I said dirty dozen. It's dozen plus 2. My bad. So not even a baker's dozen. It's the baker at +1. So
the baker had a +1. You know.
Baker +1. Hey. All right. So as LZ, we're at the halfway point. We got a minute left. I don't know if he's gonna pop a tire, but I like the precision driving. That's his drifting background, right?
I would
just
say,
like you said, just talented. I'd like to see him stick it to the wall as well, man.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I think this is our most controlled contestant we've seen so far. I mean, he entered with a 360, started with an outer circle. Now he's on the inside, switching direction back up. Guys, we have a black asphalt circle now. It is like a crop circle. The UFOs have came, they have spoken, and they want more tire smoke. Elon Musk in the building.
Yep. Clapping them tires, bro. Area 51. Raid Area 51 right now. Look at that. I mean, look at that monstrosity just sticking out of the hood. I mean, it's a thing of beauty. It's like going to the Bellagio instead of the whoa! We got some tire popping going down. You know when you go to Bellagio and you got the fountains? It's like that, but it's fire and it's all the tubes and it's just a beautiful orchestra.
A cross between Cirque du Soleil, the Bellagio, and some scaffolding on that project you're working on at your house, you know?
Exactly. Oh, man, you could barely just see the headlights and taillights. You see a little bit of fire underneath the vehicle. Oh, that fire's getting richer.
I think he is out of time, but he is not out of throttle. He is mashing it down.
He wants this. He wants this. Please say, keep going, bro. Keep going.
Don't stop. Do not stop.
It's like, go, bro.
He wants to see that rig pop.
Come on, do it for CLEETUS, Endale.
Wow.
Woo! Double thumbs up from Cleetus McFarland. He is pumped. Hopefully you guys are too. Is this the best burnout? What do you say, Spence?
You know, I think this right here has my vote so far. We have Vaughn yet to go, but oh my gosh, Adam is a terrific driver. This is impressive. He's definitely using the pad. He's changing up directions. I think this guy's going to get some serious fives. Second tire pop right there, Jared.
There it
Deanda,
is.
he's doing it for Deanda. We're going to Cleetus. Cleetus, tell us what you got going on.
Let's go meet him out there. We got to go talk to this man. Absolute rip. Oh. No, it's all right. It's all right. Can he drive off? Because if he drives off after blowing both tires, no wall contact, amazing tip-in, that would by far be one of the best runs of the night. Let's go. Adam, come here, real quick. Brother, I want you to know you're the first person. Okay, first of all, hardest tip-in in my opinion. First person to pop the tires, not hit the wall, and have a car running at the end of it. You did it all. So, in my opinion, best run so far. Very well done, my friend. Very well done.
I'm super happy because I've never been able to test the water sprayer system. It only got to 250 at the end of the run.
That's impressive.
I'm pumped.
Well done. Grab the car, head over to the parking over there. We'll see you soon, brother. Well done. All right, guys, let's head back up to the studio.
Yo, we were just talking about it, man, and Cleetus was saying, like, all the categories you were talking about it, no wall taps. He could have driven it off.
Oh, easily.
And popped both tires.
I think he's taking an opportunity of this photo op. You know, guys, follow
Doing it
him,
for the gram.
Adam_LZ. But guys, you're right. So let's talk real quick about Summer Nats. Summer Nats is the Australian burnout competition that Garrett and the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel went to. And there's 3 categories, I believe, that they vote on. One is use of the pad, tire smoke. One is the ability to drive it off, pop the tires, and no wall taps. Those are a few things that'll get you some disqualifications. So Adam LZ definitely, I think, is clinching the victory as it sits right now.
3 more drivers. Remember, you vote, you decide. Chelsea Denofa has won the previous competitions. All right, let's throw it down to Cleetus, who's down there at the Burnout Rival skid pad.
I'm going to interview Parker Mitchell. Come on over here. Guys, we got my brother here tonight, and since we got a minute, let's just say hi to Parker here. And you want to say anything? Say hi to some friends?
You know, I'd love to say hi to everyone back in Arizona, my people here in Florida, all of our family out there. Awesome time these events are. You guys got to make it out to the next Cleetus and Cars. This place is amazing.
What a plug. Thank you, Parker. It was.
See you guys later. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother, dude. So it's a stunt double, too, you know. You know what? Here's a good guy to interview. Hey, listen, I don't want to catch you off guard, but you're live on television. Say so. No cussing. How do you guys feel about your Doritos tonight?
Hey, it's still running. That's all I can say. So, yeah.
Dude, that's pretty impressive. I mean, these guys at Angel Motorsports build some of the nicest Doritos I've ever seen. Okay, guys, got to run. We got Bad Chad up to rip. Let's see what he can do in his Mustang.
All right, so it looks like we got Bad Chad, the Ultra 69, Michelob Ultra, bro, doing it for the boys. Got some crispy boys.
Absolutely. This is actually the equestrianmingle.com Michelob Ultra 69 Mustang. Sticking it in second gear. He's got a welded diff and some zoomies on this bad boy. This was given to Chad as a birthday present by the Cleetus brothers, by the Cleetus McFarland channel, and Garrett himself. But he's getting after it. I think he even has his wife riding shotgun.
I saw that. She has her equestrian helmet on, right? She's got her shades on, and she's got her equestrian helmet. So let's see if Bad Chad can throw down here in this pony.
Yeah, he's looking to bring that from a trot to a gallop, and he's doing exactly that. Getting wide circles, tight circles, plenty of smoke, no lifting. This car's running great. I'm actually very impressed. Chad's a good driver.
Yeah, he's sitting right at the rev limiter. He's good. And you talked about the no wall taps, good car control. He's using the big circle, tightens it up real quick. Let's see if he can bring it around, see if we get a tire pop.
And you know what's interesting about a pad that has that much rubber on it? It handles differently. It's going to get very slick out there, Jared, but it looks like he's not having a problem with that. Plenty of smoke, plenty of noise, and he's really sticking after it.
All right, Bad Chad, a minute in, a minute left. Halfway point for Bad Chad.
Oh, he's starting to get close to the wall. He's feeling the spice.
Yeah, his wife is pumped. You can see him on the sides there. The friends and family cheering him on.
Look at that shot, guys. He's completely smoked out the viewing area of the pad. That is what we call good tire smoke. He's doing a great job. His wife is filming on her iPhone out the door. This is pretty wild.
So sick. Doing it for the gram. Bad Chad. 20 seconds left. Are they going to pop? Come on.
He's given it all she's got. He has not lifted once, had no issues with momentum. He's not gotten in reverse. 10 seconds to go.
Dude, he has been hammered down the whole time. Oh, he's going to stick it to the wall?
He's going to stick it to the wall. Send it.
To the wall. Here we go. Send it. Bad Chad. Pop him. Crack open an Ultra for the boys. Here we go.
Wow, look at that shot right on top of the car. That's a great view. All the smoke, all the limiter. Time is up, but he ain't giving up anymore. He's got that foot mashed to the floor.
Woo! The horns are up, so the pony becomes the bull. Come on now. Let's go, Bad Chad. Want to hear that pop? Pop it like it's hot. Here we go.
So pop, lock, and drop it maybe.
Lock and
Couple
drop it.
90s babies in there.
Yeah,
Speaking of babies, with your wife in the car, I knew if I had my
she's
old
getting
lady.
hyphy in there. Look at
Yeah.
her. She's getting hot. Brr, brr, brr.
Get it. Look at that. That fist pound of love. These boys are having a good time.
What is that? Pure friggin' gold. Michelob Ultra, man. Look at this. Yo, Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals, Bad Chat going into bonus time here. Because you know that Cleetus is down there just off camera, hyping him up, saying, go, go, go.
Looks like we got some water coming out of the front of that thing. She is hot to trot.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, that's loud. That dude felt that up here in the announcer's booth. I jumped.
One more to pop. I think he's got it in him.
Oh, man, that might have been the diff.
You guys missed it. Jared just jumped
was
about
shocked.
3 feet in the air. That thing popped, and Jared went flying.
Oh,
all right,
man.
we're heading down to
Cleetus,
you,
how's it
Cleetus.
down there?
That tire is ready.
We got fire.
Out. Get out. Oh, you're good. Start it back up. You're out. It's fine. You're good. Oh, I thought that thing was about to go up in flames. Yo, let's hear it for Bad Chad. Dude, unbelievable. Chad Miller, what has gotten into the man? That was his first actual competitive burnout series. I mean, because we did a practice one here. That was his first time ripping in a burnout pad in his Mustang. Honestly, the thing hadn't ran in months until today. We left the tires that were on it, and it absolutely ripped. So I got to give a big shout out to my boy Chad and his co-pilot Garza, and I'm sure his wife Tess, who's at home watching. Shout out to Tess. So great job, Chad Miller. Come here real quick. Dude.
I don't know, the freedom, I guess. Just
that entrance, I was like, oh man, he's gonna get pinned up on the wall. Perfect execution on the recovery. Woo. What got you going?
I mean, I don't even know what got me going, but I just knew what you told me, and I just kept ripping, just tapped the brake, kept going. The Stang is amazing. I mean, it doesn't like to run, but on game day it comes out and it shines bright.
It's always ready on game day, and that's what matters about this Mustang. So, guys, great work by Bad Chad. Chad, does that thing run? Can you get it out of here? Just fire her up. I bet she does. We'll see. So, great rip by Chad. Up next, guys. Okay, so this is, hey, are they technically voted on? Can I get an answer on that? Johnny, what do you think? Where's John? Are they getting voted on? Okay. Guys, we got Vaughn and Chelsea coming up doing a tandem rip. So we figured we'd let them come out here, 2 cars, for some extra live action, and we'll see what they can do.
Oh, yeah, the stage is getting set here as Cleetus McFarland getting hyped. We have 2 more competitors. Well, technically 3, because he just alluded to both those guys, actually. Both those guys are going to be throwing down in the burnout box. All right, so as Bad Chad gets pushed off, we'll bring in Vaughn and Chelsea. Oh, man. All right. So the skid pad has, man, seen some awesome action here. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the first ever Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. I know I sure have. And, we're up in the announcer's box, but you can feel it. But basically we're getting the same experience you are. So just looking at a screen and getting hyped. And, man, all right, so I am seeing 2 Ford Mustangs. But Vaughn chose to bring out his Fox Body drift car. And Chelsea DeNofa in the banana hammock. That Pennzoil Synthetics RTR Spec 5. That's a street car. And Vaughn built this Fox Body to just absolutely have fun. All right, so we got the tandem going down. All right, so Vaughn and Chelsea, let's see if they could pop some tires. I know they kind of don't want to because it'll explode the back fenders for sure on the banana hammock there. As Chelsea piloting the Pennzoil Synthetics RTR Spec 5. This is a street car. Vaughn in that Drift Fox body, the Drift Fox. So tandem burnouts, not a lot of smoke being kicked off. And just as I say that, they start to fire them up. I know these cars definitely run hot. But these cars have seen a lot of abuse being thrown at them, but they come back for more. And they are only halfway through their Burnout Rival entry. Oh, we're going nose to nose. Nose to nose. Here we go. Are we going to see them light them up? Come on, everybody. Let them know you're watching. First ever making history Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Chelsea DeNofa. Looks like they're backing off. Nitto tire evidence all up in the sky. Man, if you can recall, before we began this burnout competition, there were just a few black marks, and now this thing is absolutely painted black. Oh, here goes Chelsea, standing burnout. Pennzoil Synthetics keeping it cool, taking the abuse. And it keeps on going here. Chelsea DeNofa keeps it moving. And it looks like he's going to exit stage left.
Shout out to Chelsea and Vaughn for jumping in the burnout contest. That's not what they came here to do, but they did it anyway. Our last contestant in Burnout Rivals is coming up. Hey, Spence, is this the last guy? Yeah, okay. Last guy, Bruce Wilson from the Bruce Wilson YouTube channel. Big truck guy. Very big truck guy. He likes semis, he likes trailers, he likes mud trucks. And tonight he has his mud truck here, he has his front drive shaft out, and he also has some extra goodies for us.
Right on. Thank you, CLEETUS. Yep, this is our last guy of our Burnout Rivals competition. And there it is. Bruce, and I was driving through the pits earlier today, and this thing came up behind me. I was like, what the heck? So I pulled over, and he pulled around, and then I saw that this big truck was entering this burnout competition. I mean, look at those paddles, man. This thing could enter Monster Jam, and here it is in the Burnout Rival competition. This is the diversity you get. Cleetus McFarland has this Freedom Factory and says, let's throw a party that people would like, and hopefully you are enjoying it. Thank you so much for joining us here. And remember, don't go anywhere after the Burnout Rival competition. A bit of a grudge match. As Spence was talking about earlier, James and Cleetus going at it for the final chapter of this story of Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. So here we go. We're seeing Bruce Wilson. Oh, look at that. It's lit, fam. Here we go. Lick the stamp and send it. Our final entry, our final competitor in the Burnout Rivals competition. Remember, you choose the winner. Oh, boy, that's a long fuse. What do we got here? can see this big old Dodge Ram. Look at that hook. Windows going up. Yep, windows going up on one side. The biggest tires in this burnout box. Piloted by Bruce Wilson. Oh, here we go. Another diesel. Yes, sir. A minute 40. Just getting started here. Oh, he's going to try to stick it to the wall. He's going to jump that thing. Looks like he pushed it out of the way a little bit there. That drone's getting awfully close. All right, he's getting him going. He's definitely getting him going. Yes, RPMs. Firing up. Here we go. Bruce Wilson. Rolling coal with the stack out the hood. Those are some big tires to pop. I don't think we're going to pop those, but it's definitely going to be, it's going to look sick. Oh, they're bouncing. Look at that. Look at that. Standing burnout. Comes to a halt. Those fuses, looks like they're getting close. 35 seconds left. 35 seconds left here for Bruce Wilson, our final competitor in the Burnout Rivals competition. Maybe getting in a position. He was holding it there for a while. What do we got, Bruce? Looks like the fuses are getting close. Here we go. Oh, boy, here we go. This is freedom. This is America. This is Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals, our final competitor. And here we go. A celebration here at the Freedom Factory. Fireworks filling the truck bed of this large monster truck, piloted by Bruce Wilson. 14 competitors in the burnout competition. We had our freestyle drift, those 5 drifters. Chelsea D'Onofrio winning the grudge match, as well as the freestyle drift competition. Tell all your friends you're watching the first ever, making history at this now iconic venue that is the Freedom Factory. Looks like, we got more fireworks. Look, I said that truck bed, I don't know if you spotted it. There were a ton of fireworks in the bed of that truck. And Bruce Wilson might not have the nastiest burnout, but definitely the biggest tires to go around and fireworks lighting up the sky. Cleetus, down to you, buddy. America. Hell yeah, brother.
All right, guys. I think Bruce is finished up. Bruce had the fireworks. His wicks burned very slow, but just missed execution. But the burnout was awesome. Did move the barrier kind of easy. I don't know if we could have this thing at a public event. But listen up. Bruce came out here. He laid it down. Go vote for him below. So guys, the show is not over. There is a James versus Cleetus 1v1 battle to end it off, but that does wrap it up for our Burnout Rivals class. Now, before we get to the James in white trash versus Cleetus in neighbor 1v1 burnout battle, we have to give away the trophy. So we're going to take a minute here, send it up to Jared Deanda up in the tower, and we are going to pull up the results, make sure we have our definitive winner that you guys voted on. I heard we're getting something like 60% of the people on voting. Wow, more fireworks. So beautiful. But we're excited. A lot of you guys are voting. That's gorgeous. What a beautiful sight. But let's take a break here, and we'll get the results for you.
Enjoy the sights and sounds here. This very unique event that is Summit Racing Equipment Burnout Rivals. That does wrap up the Burnout Rivals competition class, but definitely don't go anywhere. Fireworks of a different sort, literally fireworks on the back of that truck of Bruce Wilson. And next we're going to see that 1v1 grudge match between James and CLEETUS. When we come back, more action here at Freedom Factory.
It's a little like deja vu. Decades ago, you made your classic car better than it came from the factory. Now you're doing it again. And like before, Summit Racing is there with the parts to improve performance, like air intakes, exhaust kits, suspension parts, big brake kits, and more. We have exactly what you need for cars from yesterday and today. Order now at summitracing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
All right, so right now you saw that little deal there. Orders over $100, save $10. All you need to do is type in CLEETUS because you're watching this. So basically, if you paid $10 for this pay-per-view, man, guess what? You're getting it right back because you're going to save money by going to summitracing.com. So go over there now. I know a lot of people are in quarantine right now. They're working on their project cars. So get some parts, save some money, all courtesy of Summit Racing Equipment and Burnout Rivals here at Freedom Factory. So we are about to go down to CLEETUS, and he's going to see all those 14 drivers, including him. So as you can see him, we are sweating and ready to party. You can see that large trophy being taken over there to our Burnout Rivals victory lane, the Freedom delivery van. And they're all, I mean, look at these vehicles. Look at the diversity. Just what a just ragtag group of awesome, freedom-loving, burnout machines. High fives all around. Thank you to Summit Racing Equipment. All right, so here we are grabbing some photos here. Be sure to stay tuned. Again, the 1v1 grudge match between James and CLEETUS. Vaughn and Chelsea. All right, throwing it down to you, CLEETUS.
Oh, it's only a picture. This is a beautiful sight, all these American freaking heroes. Guys, we had a beautiful night doing the Burnout Rivals. It's not over yet. James and I are up next in a 1v1 battle. But for our Burnout Rivals champion, the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals champion, we have a pretty tight running, okay? And I'm going to go through it all the way from 4th place. In 4th place, we have Bad Chad out here absolutely ripping it out of 14 drivers. In 3rd place, we have, let me think. Johnny, real quick. Jeremy from Faster Proms. 3rd place, Jeremy from Faster Proms. Beautiful run, beautiful run. 2nd place, we have, freaking A, Adam LZ. Sorry. We got our boy Adam LZ in 2nd place. In 1st place, taking home the trophy, we have Brent from PFI Speed. There you go, brother. Careful, careful. So, hey guys. Oh! Hey guys, seriously, thank you guys all so much for coming and ripping. You guys all ripped super hard. It was a freaking blast. Until next time, but we got to go run a 1v1 battle. Where's my boy James? James, come up here. James and I are about to settle a burnout beef. We're going to take white trash and neighbor out there and send it for you guys. We'll send it to Jared for the moment. We're going to go suit up. See you out there, brother. Better bring it.
Win or lose, I win.
You better bring it.
I built them both, and now I got to fix them both.
True that.
Good job.
All right, so there they are. Congratulations to the PFI Speed Bat Rod. That was the monstrosity that not only smoked the tires, popped the tires, he stuck it to the wall, but he popped the engine. I mean, he just absolutely threw it down. He stuck to the wall like Velcro. Very well deserved there. You can see how excited he was. Brent, PFI Speed, and that Bat Rod. Man, that thing is just an absolute Frankenstein of a vehicle. Now, I don't know how he's going to get that trophy home. That thing is taller than him, but congratulations to him. And now, for the icing on the cake, we are seeing the CLEETUS versus James grudge match burnout. So, CLEETUS versus James. We're setting up this final competition. Again, white trash versus neighbor, those vehicles, and CLEETUS and James behind the wheel. All right, so we are getting set as we are just about all right, so as you can see, all the vehicles parked, ready to do battle. And, man, some are in better conditions than others. Adam LZ, you know, technically speaking, like Spicy Spence said, Adam did not hit the walls. He stayed in it. He could drive the car off. But you, the fans, chose. You said Bat Rod. That's the one, man. So we are getting ready for our final swan song here. Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals, on behalf of the whole team, thank you so much for joining us. I personally want to thank CLEETUS for having me out here, Spence for letting me rap out with him, and thank you to all the competitors for just putting on one heck of a show for the fans. I think you could all agree that we made some history, and there it is. CLEETUS versus James, Burnout Rivals, brought to you by Summit Racing Equipment. All right, so Spence has left me up here in the booth, and he's down on the ground. So Spence is going to get some insight from some of the other competitors and drivers.
We want to give a big shout out to Summit Racing for being the exclusive sponsor of this event. Don't forget to head to Summit Racing. For every order over $100, you're going to get $10 off. All right, guys, we're here with some of all the racers and the friends and family, the teams. We have a great crew here, but I want to start asking these guys, CLEETUS versus James. What do we got going on? Cooper Baghetti, talk to us.
Well, the CLEETUS versus James, I mean, that's going to be a good one because obviously James, I think, has probably the rowdiest burnout car that we've seen stateside. And CLEETUS is definitely not afraid to destroy neighbor. And James is a little more apprehensive to destroy his truck.
See, that's true because there's been James is a little white trash, and that's why he loves what he built because it just speaks to his core. That's like his spinal energy. His whole inertia, his momentum goes into just being a Busch Light having fanatic. But I think you're right. I think Garrett's going to toss that thing. He doesn't care. He's a fun haver. He wants to blow that rig sideways. He wants to move the barriers like we're seeing earlier. All right, let's get some more drivers. Where's everybody going? Justin, come here. Brent, what do you think, man? I know you're coming off a big victory, but talk to me about the James Cleet battle. What do we got going on?
They're both my boys, but I think James is going to take it. James is going to send it full send. He can't get beat. He's on pay-per-view. All you guys are at home, and he is pumped and jacked up and ready to go. Garrett's got his hands full, that's for sure.
Exactly. Now, be careful because with James's truck, if you're too close, your ears will bleed. So everyone needs to be back about a half mile because he's got those zoomies, and I don't know what he's got going on there. Chad, come on, man. What do we got going on? We got CLEETUS versus James. These boys have been friends for a while, but this is a grudge match now. Now it's a grudge match.
Yeah, this is gonna be serious because Garrett can't lose, and you got helmet throwing James, so James can't lose either. So you're gonna see some serious stuff out here. I don't know what's gonna happen.
No, you're totally right. So Garrett is a bad loser and an even worse winner. Yeah, this is gonna get spicy. Hey, Hildebrand, get over here. Come on, get over here. Let's see. All right, guys, we got Mr. JH Who. What happened to you out there, bud? Were you a foot on the wrong pedal? Were you on the parking brake or what?
Not sure yet. We're gonna figure it out later tonight. I'm not sure yet. Haven't looked at it. Just stuff happens.
So obviously you overcame adversity yesterday. You had a transmission issue. You pulled the one out of your mud truck. You got it tonight, which I got a lot of respect for that. You were not willing to give up that easy. And then you blew a charge pipe at the end, but in between you just had some power loss.
Not sure yet. We see that the boost reference line was melted for the water meth, so that threw some wrench in it, and yeah, I don't know. Not happy about it. I was expecting way more out of it, so not happy. But Bad Chad, my teammate, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did.
Because I'm proud. Yeah. Like I feel like my son just took the win in my book. So
we got Bad Chad in the Equestrian Mingle Michelob Ultra Mustang. He definitely did a good job taking home, what was it, second place? Top four? Yeah, top four. So that's pretty good considering you and Chad held the last place positions at the Freedom 500. So you're Good thing we didn't record last place finishes tonight, buddy. I'm kidding, dude. Love you to death. I'm glad you're okay and safe, and then you did a good job. Let's go over here to Adam LZ. Wow. Okay, we saw some serious competitive from you tonight. This is Adam LZ1. Don't be confused by Adam LZ2, but talk to us about your performance out there, man. It was wild.
Man, second place 2 times in a row here at the Freedom Factory. Man, it was fun.
Oh, we got neighbor coming in now, but yeah, dude. So 2 second place finishes. I know you want to come back here with a vengeance in the time to come.
No, my goal is always second. No, there's always room to improve. If you're first, where do you go from there?
Fair enough. Okay, I like that. I like that. We should change you to Adam LZ2, and I'll be Adam LZ loser.
That's not cool, man.
No, I just didn't compete. I had a great time in the Summit Racing van, but thank you, Adam. We'll see you out there. We got to come over here to CLEETUS. We got him in the neighbor car. The siren's ripping. The lights are blowing. Let's get over here. Come on, Chris. CLEETUS, what do we got going on, buddy? Do it for Dale, brother. Hell yeah.
We gotta beat James.
We gotta beat James. You gotta beat James.
We got it. We got it.
I think you got it in the bag, bud. Let's see your stuff, all right, brother? All right, guys. He's doing it.
All right, well, here we go. Look at this, the Security Freedom Factory. What do we got, homeboy? Throwing it down. So this is a 5-minute burnout? Oh, man. All this grudge match talking, all the smack talking. Who's going to put it down? Oh, man, look at that. You can see the smile. Oh, boy. Look, we got red, white, and blue tires, man. You know this is going to end absolutely amazing. We first saw this car. Look at that. His boys are hyped off to the side. Red and blue. You got the purple there in the mix now. The red and blues are on. It's got the full face respirator mask on. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Hell yeah, brother. That is the saying. You got to see the big Texas speed, man. This thing. Oh, he's outside of the box. He couldn't see. He's going to re-enter. Let that smoke clear out. And light it back up. Here we are riding shotgun. Ooh, looks like he tapped the wall. Those push bars coming into play. I know he's got a bash bar underneath that back bumper. Yes, sir. All right, we're going down to blue smoke. Looks like it's getting white. Can hear a little bit of squealing here. Cool, calm, and collected. Is he going to grab another gear, Gary? Oh, slapping it. Oh. Look at the monitors. I'm looking in real life here. Oh, you can see the attitude of that trunk definitely got adjusted. Come on, blow him up. Blow him up. Let's go. Oh, heard a pop. Definitely heard a pop. Don't know where it came from. Oh, we got another pop? That back left go? It looks like that back left went. Make some noise!
Was it a hell of a burnout? You blew the tires off that thing, brother! Let's hear it for CLEETUS McFarland! Oh my God, how can you compete with that? James is up next. I don't know what you can do that could be possibly better than that because he's got 2 blown tires on this machine right now. Neighbor really came out and did it all. CLEETUS really did it for us in that burnout car. Skating on the rims. Drives it out. 2 tires popped, plenty of wall taps, no fire. Wow, how do you get that? Come this way. Let's go get in front of Cleetus. That was honestly, now I know why he's in a completely different class of his own. There's no doubt in my mind that he is one of the top drivers that we could get on this side of the hemisphere. Cleetus shedding the fire layer. Hey, bud, talk to us. How did you do, brother?
I mean, the car ran perfect. The line was perfect. I even came out of the pad. I mean, it's going to be a hard run to beat. There's no doubt.
Not a doubt in my mind. James, I keep hearing all these people say he's got no chance, but I think he's got a trick or two up his sleeve in the white trash burnout vehicle. Let's go this way. Let's go get a talk to him because he was in his truck watching the entire time. Nothing worse than watching your opponent have a best performance. James, what went down, dude? You had to watch that. You had the best view in the house. He came out here. It's like he was taunting you. He showed his butt, showed the ass of that car, and slid right back in.
Not worried, dude. I came to win.
Came to win. Just that's it? I mean, you're going to win after that? I mean, that was impressive.
Have I lost yet?
Oh, an undefeated record reminder right there. The grudge match, white trash versus neighbor going down. Well, are you ready, brother? I see well, you got toys and what's going on, dude? This is nuts. All right, man, we got a battle machine here. I'm going to go plug my ears and move back a half mile because those zoomies are just, you'll be bleeding before you know it. Look at these, Chris. Those things are going to be shooting fireballs. He's got colored tires on here maybe. All right, guys. We're going to slide back in. James is going to be ready and ripping here. He's got a little, that's. All right, Jared, let's go ahead and bring it up to you, Jared. Give us an overview.
Yo, thank you so much, man. This should be exciting. Like you said, those zoomies out the side. He's got a truck bed full of toys, white trash. This is a burnout machine. I mean, we've seen Neighbor drift at Ford Fest. We've seen that car, very diverse. But white trash was built for this. So everybody's talking smack. Can James outtake CLEETUS? But CLEETUS, he's feeling cocky, man. Look at that. You can see he's feeling really confident right now. But I think white trash might be able to put him down, man. Looks like that thing getting a little assistance there from some human power, not horsepower. Leaking some fluids. Spence down on the ground. Is James and white trash ready to send it? Safety, making sure everything's okay.
Guys, I hope you're having the time
Spencer.
of your lives at the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals competition. First and only one of its kind. Guys, we're wrapping it up. We have our last burnout going down tonight. We just saw CLEETUS McFarland himself tearing it up on his home turf. Red and blue tires, finish it off with the white smoke. Then he blew the tires off that thing, had several wall taps. He was just really flexing on James. He even came out of the pad, turned it around, and went right back in. It's kind of like taunting them a little bit, showing them a little bit of your tush and giving it a wiggle. But guys, this is our last driver now, James in the white trash vehicle. I was just over there talking to him. He asked me, he goes, Spence, have I ever lost? And he's right. I've not seen this man clinch a loss yet. So he's out here claiming more victories, wants to take another one home today. But let's go ahead and get in a good position, Chris, because he's about to fire it up. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be nuts. I can't believe it's coming to an end. This has been a great evening, a magnificent night. We got fire and safety out here. They had a little bit of a fuel leak in Neighbor. If you look, fuel's still coming out of Neighbor right there. That's, we got fire and safety right there, making sure everything's good. But, okay. Cooper over there is coming up with a game plan with James. What do you think he's saying? James, you just got to go out there, punch the tire, hang left, and don't lift. You think that's the words? And he's doing the mystery machine talk, saying, hey, blow a window out. I did it. You can't do it. You got no shot. You're lucky I'm not competing against you. Blah, blah, blah. These guys are funny, but they are always teasing each other. That's for damn sure. We got Alec Karstens, the track manager, out here laying down some of the kitty litter on the fuel to make sure that we don't have any mishaps. Having fuel out at here is probably not the best idea. But, hey, Jared Deanda, thank you so much for coming up here. Let me get to my boy, Jared. Jared Deanda, who is our voice of Formula Drift. He flew in from Arizona to help me co-announce this entire event. I couldn't have done it without him. Guys, big thank you and shout out to Jared. Jared, back to you, my friend.
Oh, man, that is too kind of you. That is too sweet. Thank you, Spence. Thank you to the whole Freedom Factory Army. You guys are absolutely awesome. The factory that produces freedom here in Florida. It's been an absolute pleasure. This event is unlike anything I've ever done before. So it's a pure pleasure and honor to work with you, Spicy Spence. Thank you to CLEETUS, James, Al, the whole gang, all the drivers from Vaughn Gittin Jr., Chelsea Nofa, Adam LZ, Taylor. I mean, just so many different drivers, so many different machines. And it's just awesome that we could produce something like this. Again, a lot of people are in quarantine. And shout out to my son, Parker. I know he had his wisdom teeth taken out and paid that money and wanted to watch it. So thank you to everybody. Spicy Spence, you're definitely a talented cat. Very funny. So thank you, guys and gals, for having me out here. We will see our final firing up of a vehicle, White Trash, the burnout machine. James, can he take down CLEETUS McFarland in his own factory? Can he do it? We're about to find out, but safety is our number one priority. Make sure that fuel's not going to catch fire, but what is going to potentially catch fire is White Trash. We saw CLEETUS McFarland absolutely burn it down in Neighbor, that Freedom Factory security, and looks like we're pushing that car off, and we will be seeing James here for our final swan song, but it is a rebel yell here. All right, we see all the fellow competitors, participants, and teams. All right. And once it looks like we are getting Neighbor back up to the garage.
On Neighbor, so we had to clean up the mess. We can't let the fuel drain. What's he doing? He's got a torch. The fireworks! The fireworks are beautiful! He's taking my trick!
Well, look at this. James ends it in grand fashion. Can he light him up? Can he pop him? We saw some spectacular burnouts earlier. Again, the winner overall, Brent of PFI Speed in the Bat Rod. White Trash, live it up. He's White Trash. His truck bed filled with toys and now filled with smoke. Come on, James. People are counting you out. That CLEETUS is going to take this victory. This is a grudge match. James versus CLEETUS. Who's going to reign supreme here? The White Trash burnout machine. Hauling smoke. Oh, he is standing on it. Absolutely pinned. Pin it to win it, James. Come on, bud. Slow crawl outside of the burnout box. It looks like we are seeing. Oh, there she goes. Oh, there she goes on the left. Tail lights out. Pop, lock, and drop it. We're seeing flames. Oh, there she goes. James dropping that back end like a lowrider. White Trash doing up. Fire coming from underneath the hood. Make some noise for James and White Trash. Look at that. Standing on the hood.
For James! Hell yeah, dude! I gotta give it to you. That was a hell of a rip, brother. Hell yeah. Did it blow up? I think it blew up.
No, it just got real hot.
There's a hole down there with oil. So, unclear.
Well, I mean, free tip is 10 pounds a night.
Dude, and the fireworks. What a show. Yours went off while you were doing your burnout.
That was the plan,
Only one to swing it of the night. Yeah. James Tall, guys. Vote now for the James versus Cleetus burnout battle. Dude, I mean, freaking A, dude. Still lightly on fire. White trash. What a great truck this has been. Tell us about it.
The whole time. Just.
Okay, hold on. We got a little fire. Let's get away from the truck. James, just leave it. They'll get. They got fire safety gear on. We'll let the guys covered in fire safety gear take care of it. Shout out to Motorsports Rescue coming out here, putting out lots of fires. James, how do you feel like you performed?
I feel like I did pretty good. You know, I timed the fireworks just right. I knew that going against a tough competitor as you were going to go out there and send it. No, going second, I had to send it harder. So I got that thing in third gear and just stayed on the button about 97.9% of the time out there. So that
97.9.
Yeah, that stock 5.3 is out there singing on 250 horse worth of nitrous dry, and
I can hear
out living. Was the Zoomies flaming at all?
Not really. I mean, it's pretty average. It was shooting flames on the limiter. It looked pretty good. But we are gonna go to Johnny. Well, tell Spence. Spence, you already know the results. Come on in. Are you gonna do? Hold on. Someone hold the mic for him so he can do it WWE style.
All right, guys. I want to. Yeah. So, guys, bring it in. All right. You hold. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So we have our two competitors in the Burnout Rivals grudge match at the Summit Racing.
You gotta start down.
Too excited, dude.
I'm so pumped up. Okay, all right. Guys, we want to thank Summit Racing, our exclusive sponsor for tonight's event for the Burnout Challenge, but I'm going to bring to you the winner right now of the Summit Racing grudge match. Can I get a drum roll, guys? Can I get a drum roll at home? Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! Undefeated champion!
Undefeated! Back-to-back champion! Oh, jeez! We got... Oh!
Dang, James Tall, taking the W.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for having me. I had a blast. I want to go ahead. Oh! I want to go ahead and wrap it up from down here at the Burnout Pit. Cleetus, you put on one hell of an event. Bring it back to Jared for us, okay?
I got to talk to these boys and girls. Guys, first of all, shout out to Spicy Spence. Shout out to Jared Deanda. Shout out to everybody here that drove, spectated, came out of the car, and made stuff happen. You know what I mean? It takes a massive group of people to bring this many cars out. And it also takes a massive effort to set up this many cameras and actually successfully stream it to the interwebs. With so many things going against you and people trying to stop you, it's incredible. And the team we had out here today, just amazing. Like, I am so happy and so excited that we can even do this type of stuff, because when we purchased this track with the intention of having events, and we've been dealt a crazy hand, and the ability for you guys to support us through these things is just insane. And Summit Racing as well, and it's just like it. I mean, I can't even describe it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed the Summit Racing Burnout Rivals. Until next time, man.
One hell of a event.
Until next time.
Send it back to Jared. Jared's gonna send
I'm going
us
to send it back to Jared. He's going to send us out, and then the stream's actually going to stay online for another 30 minutes for those who are actually behind in the stream. Say they got on a little late, rewinded. So, but thank you guys. Love y'all. Do it for today. We'll see you later.
Thank you guys and gals so much. All joking aside, this has been one heck of an event. Thank you to CLEETUS McFarland and his whole team. Thank you to Freedom Factory. And, of course, thank you to our exclusive sponsor, Summit Racing Equipment, putting on this amazing event, Burnout Rivals. Again, Burnout Rivals, this is one for the books. You could say you witnessed history here in Florida at the Freedom Factory. On behalf of the whole team, thank you to Spicy Spence. I'm Jared Deanda. We'll see you online, or we'll see you another time. Send it! Freedom Factory, Summit Racing Equipment, Burnout Rivals 2020 is a wrap.